I hear tell he wasn't a pleasant guy.
Well, you're talking to the wrong people.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Of course, you see me sitting off to the one side of the camera, which means we're chock full of guests.
Or the
today.
same guy does our camera work as it built that bridge in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah. There seems to be a little problem with some bridge.
Brand new bridge. What happens when stupid people start figuring out bridges?
I have no idea. Coincidentally enough, it's called the Kevin Brennan Bridge. And
I heard Todd Bridges collapsed.
Todd Bridges.
Like, how is that news?
The Lloyd Bridges.
Bridges collapsed. His eyebrows got too big. Now, there's 7 cars underneath there. It's like, Jesus Christ.
There was a collapse of the above ground tunnel.
Harriet Tubman with she doesn't know which way he's going. She's got dyslexic Harriet Tubman. Yeah, you made an above ground tunnel.
Yeah, what?
People can see us. No one's going to notice 80 slaves walking above ground.
That's I don't know what this. I just got done doing the Alex Jones program.
That's hilarious when I walk in here and I see you with a blazer yelling about it because it's so funny. It's so entertaining.
I yelled today. I was yelling about a few things. Hollywood and Matt Damon apparently decided to move his family to Australia.
Oh, good.
Australia.
He's going with them, right?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.
But finally, a celebrity's leaving the country because of Trump. He said because of Trump, he's moving his family to Australia. He doesn't believe in Trump's policies and whatnot. And one of Trump's biggest things was immigration.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Australia has no immigration. You're not allowed, unless you're Matt Damon.
He's leaving.
You're not allowed in the country.
His fucking grandparents probably left a shit job in Ireland or wherever 3 generations ago for him to have a movie star career, and he's leaving.
And he's leaving.
To go where, the stingrays kill you.
They don't allow immigration there. And if you illegally enter Australia, they exile you to an island, this small little island, and then try to pawn you off on countries that take illegals. It's unbelievable.
It's like Papillon.
And it's like, at least they don't have a wall. They have a wall. It's called the Pacific Ocean. That's their fucking wall.
It's called Bindi.
Sharks and coral reefs.
Everything that can kill you, including people, is there.
They have a natural moat.
Yeah.
For thousands of miles around their island.
It's like Alcatraz. That's what they say.
And that's where Matt Damon moved because he disagrees with Trump going, could we maybe build a wall so the Mexicans... But that's what he wanted to do.
Good riddance, Will Hunting.
Australia. Goodwill Hunting kangaroos.
I told you my greatest pitch pun at the Mad TV was Goodwill Smith. And the problem on the board is 2 + 2. It took our professors 6 years to figure out this one. That's as far as I got.
Goodwill Smith.
As far as I got in the
I cannot get enough of the pun.
Goodwill McDonough.
This just breaking news. No, it's not the bridge. Michaela Maroney has a sexy video up.
Everyone's talking about the bridge.
Look for yeah.
We're talking about something different.
Talking about Michaela Maroney. You might remember her, Olympic athlete, gymnast.
Gates molested her.
Yeah, she was molested by the team doctor, I think.
How's that guy's day going today?
Oh boy, every day he's got to be getting smacked with a giant cock in the face.
Every day you wake up. And it says Jim Brewer does this hilarious bit where he does like a chick in 1986 backstage at a Motley Crue concert, and she's the whore who says in the beginning she's not going to suck dick. Like, my friends are whores. I'm not like that. I would
right.
Never. And she's like fucking. And then I know where you just see a cock hit her in the face. Like, I'm not, she slowly starts to blow Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
That's it. This guy in prison, if you see his selfie, like, I don't know, you just see a cock hit him in the face. Yeah.
So did you find Michaela at Michaela Maroney? I think we got to show the people because they here. Okay, here she is.
There you go.
You might remember her. She went from America's sweetheart, Olympic gymnast, to this.
Yeah, that's what happens when the guy touches you wrong. Look, she looks like Christine Ricci.
I think, yeah, she's got one of those little fire plug bodies.
Yeah.
Like a gymnast body.
When you put a hose in.
Yeah. But she's just barely covering up there. And I gotta think she's gotten some kind of tit job.
Yeah,
right?
well, I mean, gymnasts don't have tits like that.
No, they don't.
That's why I can become a gymnast.
But,
on the uneven bars, you get hit in the face.
Yeah.
2 black eyes.
It's not good for a gymnast to have picture being on the the beam, the balance beam, carrying 2 giant water balloons with you as you're trying to do a flip.
Yeah, no, that's not
It really
good.
throws your balance off.
Or they tape the tits if you get them. They tape them down.
Tape them down?
Yeah.
Well, they should.
They're oppressing them.
Yeah. I'm sure the team doctor did that. Let me tape down your tits and
What, you got a hangnail? Let's see that vag.
diddle you while we
Diddle. That guy looks so nerdy and like you just know that guy's doing something wrong.
Oh, yeah.
He sees 50 naked broads a day.
He obviously had an issue. Look who's on the phone. AJ Benza.
Is this Sour Shoes or AJ?
It's actually AJ. Sour Shoes. AJ, how are you, sir?
I'm good, guys. You took about 10 jokes I was going to have on the bridge, so that's gone.
Oh, shit.
Well, shit, we got to get better ones then.
Yeah, no, you guys, you're on fire. I wish I was involved. It was great.
Yeah, me and AJ communicate on Twitter every so often, but we've never had the pleasure of meeting during the times where I was doing the Owen show.
AJ got hit John way before you guys were maybe.
Oh, yeah, I've seen the video where it's Gary is in between.
Well, it's KC's in between.
Well, KC's in between, right?
And even KC, I tell you what, you got to admit, AJ knows how to throw a left hand.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I threw a smack, but most of the smacks, my forearm hit Gary's teeth, so John didn't get anything to blow, really.
Yeah, Gary was nearby, but it's Casey, and Casey is just like hitting a brick wall.
Yeah.
It's like Casey
he
standing in front of
back,
Mexico.
Yeah, he pulled me back. It would have been crazy in the hallway if Casey didn't pull me back.
Yeah.
What was the beef?
The retard strength.
The beef was
beef was
John.
the beef.
John does this shit. It's like he lets only bad calls. John was the one screening the calls. He lets only bad calls through.
Of course.
I want to insult, AJ, and anyone is going to get those calls.
Yeah.
And the last one was John doing a voice.
Oh, fuck.
But you could tell because he took him 10 minutes to say sucks.
Yeah, but I was already. My talk show was canned after 4 weeks, so I was in a pissed off. I had nothing job, as we
That
say.
was a quick left, man.
Wow, yeah, we're watching the video here. That really.
Oh, Jesus. It'll be on my tombstone, that smack.
Yeah. Well,
But
especially.
Here's what I hate. All the pussies who still call it a jab attack punch.
Oh, sucker punch?
What the fuck is wrong with people? It's not a sucker punch when you announce to the world you're going to do it and then do it.
Well, not a lot of people have the balls to actually do it. It's only people, kind of neighborhood kids, who might really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to high school with this kid, Richie Levanzo. We're playing American Legion.
Italian.
American Legion baseball, right? Kid, it's a fly ball. We have a runner on second. There's one out. Kid, it's a fly ball over the right fielder's head on our team. The ball bounces once on the track and goes up in the air. The right fielder catches it, and the umpire thinks he caught it on a fly. Well, clearly it bounced.
Oh, bounce, yeah.
Our runner scores because he sees it bounce. Throws it back to the kid at second. Now, that kid's out because he went already, so he's going to have a double play. Richie says to me, I'm sitting right next to him, he goes, if the umpire calls him out, I'm going to punch him in the face. and I go, no. He goes, if he calls him out, I'm going to punch him in the face. The kid stepped on the bag. He called him out. He calmly put his glove down. He ran out and punched the umpire in the face. AJ, you an Italian guy from Brooklyn says I'm going to 18 million people. I'm punching a guy in the face. You got
to punch? Yeah. That's not.
They all do it.
And
exactly.
He saw you coming at him.
Yeah.
Of course, the cameras were in the hallways. Him and Gary knew it was set up, so I acted on it. Howard got nervous, but he wasn't stopping me either. Howard wanted to see some.
No shit.
He wanted to see some action.
You don't
he
stop
wanted to
that.
Show that, of course. No, it was priceless. Look, go look how many hits you get when fucking Artie went crazy in the studio. I mean, and then when I smacked John, they're probably the two of the most popular clips. Because there was insanity in that place.
Well, but that's the thing. I mean, AJ was great on the air, so he was definitely competition for me at that point.
Oh, yeah.
At least I waited 8 years to do it. I had a house down the shore.
I couldn't do that. No one believes me, but nobody believes it. But it wasn't my job anyhow. But even if it was offered to me, how do you say no? But I didn't like not going out at night and having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't like that.
Who says you had to stop that?
Looking back, I would have loved to have had it, but then there'd be no Artie. Artie was the best in that chair. He was the best that show ever had. So
but that was John then showed like his sort of retard strength going at. You were right. Gary was in between you, but Casey was right behind you and sort of broke.
Right.
John is kind of scary. Well, back then especially with his. Now I'm not so sure.
He's a big enough kid. It would have been a good fight because he's a fucking Long Island guy. He's a crazy kid.
And that stuttering anger, man.
Stuttering anger.
That stuttering anger is. I had a drug dealer once who stuttered, and man, when he was counting out shit, and like if you talked before he was done,
very frustrated.
Yeah.
And he does go over he tries to go over the top at you.
right?
Wow,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
is
I'm
pretty
glad. I even complimented him. I said, "Good for you." About 2 years ago, I did his podcast, and on the air, I said, "Let's do it," and you smack me back as hard as you want on your show.
Right.
He said, "No, really." I said, "Yeah, do it."
Let me paint the picture for you,
let me-
AJ Benza. Alternate Prime, Stuttering John, AJ Benza right now. Stuttering John, we're back. Look at Ronnie coming in 10 minutes after the fact. I told John it would have been a good excuse to accidentally hit Gary.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was good.
But that would have been that would have been a good brawl.
Can you believe this, AJ? We're watching the video. It's like 20 years ago.
Holy
you look like you're 15.
Jesus
I know.
Christ!
I'm fucking so old now. But Gary, that's the last time I think I threw a hand at anybody. Really?
Yeah.
I think that was the last time.
It was
the other
open
time
hand.
It cost me It was open hand, I know, and I got him with the tips of my left hand, and I'm a righty, so I went as easy as I could go on the guy.
Well, what I'm about to say is, with all due respect, because I would have done the same thing. It was the last time, because I think the Chuck Zito fight was one punch, and you didn't throw it.
Oh, he knocked me right out, one shot. Yeah, right out. But you know, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That's all Chuck did, a straight jab, and he got me under the chin.
Yeah, under the chin, you go down. You go down.
You're done. And he's a monster.
You know.
But I knew this is what everybody said. Chuck doesn't take steroids. The whole story was he's clean. We found out since then that he was a brick shithouse, partly because he was taken for a while.
He's not dead, right?
But no, he's still alive. So I got to be careful.
You might want to watch what you say.
50 Cent was on Stern once, and I was doing a Tyson impression, and he looked over at me and goes, "You all act like Mike don't still knock motherfuckers out."
Yeah.
But was that in the Daily News you printed he did steroids or something?
No. Somebody did an article on me, and they asked me, "How do you get your information?" A reporter was following me for New York Magazine for like a week, and one night I said, "Everybody's a rat. People tell on people all the time."
Sure.
But she took that quote and juxtaposed it on a night that I met Chuck, which was not the night I said that.
Right.
I know better.
Oh.
So it's
Chuck
blatant
read
lying.
that,
Oh shit!
Lying in the
I had to
media.
explain I had to explain what juxtaposed meant, first of all, and then it meant I was going to get my ass kicked.
Not
and
the
they
Chuck.
called me. I heard. They said, "Chuck wants to see you. You got to go to Scores." I went. He put me in a closet with this guy, Johnny C., who's a real tough guy, and he says, "Read the story." And as soon as I got to the closet, everybody's rapping out.
Jesus Christ!
Why don't we cut right to the punch?
Wow! He
Bang.
made you read the story.
Yeah.
He just said, read. I said, "Chuck, let me explain." He goes, "Read." I got about a paragraph in, bang. Not right out.
Oh
And then-
shit!
Then I woke up. He woke me up, and he said, "I just got beat." This is how far along it was. I'm here, beeper. He said, "Ralphie just beat me." Ralphie was the captain of the Genovese family, Ralph Capola. He said, "It's all good. We're going to have pasta.
We're on the
Forget
air.
about it."
We're gonna have
I don't
pasta.
care. They're all
Forget
dead.
about
They're
it.
all gone.
Hey, no, listen. First of all, he put you in the closet. That's how you met Ralph Sorella, right? You can hit somebody in the chin right here and they get knocked out.
Oh yeah.
And the funniest thing a kid ever said to me in a fight where I don't want to fight, he goes, "Well, I got to figure out which chin to hit you in."
Oh, my God.
But right here, supposedly, like a guy will
yeah,
tell you, like
the button.
you get knocked out. Yeah.
Hit right on the button.
Yeah, you can't. I literally, it was like getting propofol. I don't know what happened. I woke up. There were strippers around me because it was at Scores, and he had penne alla vodka. I could only drink my meal. I couldn't fucking chew anything.
Oh man.
And we're friends. We're good. We're cool. We saw each other recently. We're fine. We
Well,
laughed
why would
about
he
it.
have a problem
But,
with it?
I love that he made
yeah,
you read the story though, and then when it came to
Yeah,
the
it was
part,
it's
like, all right,
it was
here's the part.
It's
You
like
know
the
what?
Raging
Yeah,
Bull thing.
yeah.
Frank Vincent is in traction. That's
Yeah,
sit down.
yeah.
In traction, he's got no neck. And Pesci's like, "It's all right with me if it's all right."
Well, you know what I heard happen? I heard what happened is he took the beef to Rayos, and he was explaining what happened to Rayos, and some of the tough guys were there, and somebody gave him, like, not the go-ahead, but they kind of said,
The
"You
go-ahead.
can't accept that. The word rat's too close to your name. Go knock him out."
The word rat's
And he-
too
Wait,
close.
Yeah.
How faggy is this country gotten? You need to sit down and knock out a gossip columnist.
Me, right, yeah,
knock
me.
out Liz
I know,
Smith,
I know.
too.
Yeah.
I want to knock out Hedda Hopper.
Rex Reed gave me a bad review.
You know,
You want to
don't
beat
go
up Rex
near
Reed?
the
That's fine with us.
I need a sit down.
Yeah.
You interrupted Penn
Yeah,
Olive
Rona-
Vodka for that.
Right. Yeah, Rona Barrett was around Joe Profaci back then. He couldn't touch Rona Barrett.
Rhoda Barrett.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
Well, AJ probably was the toughest gossip columnist ever, I would say.
Wow, that's saying a lot. I mean, Perez Hilton, Richard Johnson. What are you going to? Who else
Richard
you got?
Johnson.
There's not many guys out there who had any kind of balls.
Army Archard.
Well, Cindy Adams is probably the toughest one. Cindy Adams has balls.
I wouldn't
She's
fuck
crazy.
with her.
She's crazy.
Cindy Adams. She's
No, she
still
knows-
fucking walking around.
Is she really?
And
Yeah.
she knows every killer. She knows every killer, and she knows story. She broke more stories that weren't in her gossip column because she knows the heads of countries. She knows every.
Yeah.
She's a bad dude.
Joey
She's bad.
Adams
She's bad.
was
Right.
died 111 years ago. She's
She's still. I saw her at a Yankee game last year, and she's still, walking around. She's.
I saw her in an
Monument
antique
Park?
shop, $800.
Well, yeah, it was Monument Park. I saw
Jeff
her in,
Ross
yeah.
joke. I'll give it Jeff Ross. No, but I'll tell you, she's those gossip columns. Some of you do not fuck with because
No, do they still have the juice that they had years ago?
No,
Because
I don't know.
they could
Not
make
that
or
they-
break
no.
people.
They can, but not really anymore. Now
Yeah.
that people have their own Twitter, their own bullshit. You don't really get
at
anybody
Artie's bloated
anymore.
liver can make a break in it. That's
Yeah,
true.
but
I
you know
mean,
what they don't have. You know what they don't have? They don't have like for instance, I was real tight with Harvey Weinstein for years. He gave me a book
Yeah.
deal. I talked to Harvey right before he got put away to the clinic. We were talking, and he knew I talked to the New York Times about his situation because he asked me to help him years ago because he was having an affair, and I heard about it, and I kept it out of the papers. And I think I've told Artie the story, but he was very thankful. So people think I helped him with the rape victims, and I didn't. I was nowhere near that.
Fuck.
20 years ago.
go make the
20
shower
years ago.
lukewarm.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
No, so what happened is, so he called me, talking about Matt Damon before, and Harvey says to me, he says, did you see what George, this is about 4 months ago, he called me. He said, did you see what George Clooney, Ben, and Matt said about me? He says, let me tell you something. If I told what I know about those guys, that whole fucking town would fall to its knees.
Yeah.
And you know I'm not lying. I said, I know. I bet you're right.
The whole town's on its knees
He
right now
was
trying to get a
right.
job.
But I don't think anybody's surprised. Like, we all know they're a bunch of fucking scumbags. It's not like, oh, well, George Clooney's been a gentleman ever since he was on The
No,
Facts
come
of Fucking Life. Get
Yeah,
out of
no,
here.
come on.
He was trying to bang
George
the girl
Clooney,
with CP in the fucking wheelchair.
George Clooney used to come to scores, pick out 5 girls he wanted, and go back to the Mark Hotel, and the 5 girls were sent in
And
the
give
Lincoln
them
Town
to his
Park
hetero
hotel all
friends?
night. I know.
That happened to me on Star. I mean, that just means he's heterosexual.
Yeah. He needed 5 beards that day.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a heavy night. Yeah.
I know, but like in the Stern days, you go to a strip club in Vegas, they say pick out a couple of broads.
Yeah.
I was never good at that threesome shit. I wanted one to vacuum. You can start on the vacuum, chubby.
moving.
The
Matt Damon's moving because he knows the Weinstein shit's going to keep coming up in his face as it gets deeper and deeper. He don't want to be a part of that.
Well, AJ, whatever you would know. I mean, you say what you can, but is Harvey Weinstein looking at time or what?
I think so. He acts like he still tells me everything was complicit. He won't budge from that. But, yeah, I would think he is. They're after him in a bunch of places.
Can't get the time,
bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking. It's going to be awful, man. Yeah, it's going to be. Listen, I don't want to give him any fucking any credit here, but Harvey's a tough motherfucker. I don't know how bad prison will be for him, but I think a lot of people. Well, I don't know. What do I know about prison? You would know more, but I don't think a lot of people are going to want to fucking beat him up. I just don't.
Yeah.
First of all, thanks for the plug. Second of all, I know. Listen, but it's all fucking. It's all. They don't know anything about Shakespeare in love in prison. There's not going to get to the guys.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
Crips aren't going to know about his credits.
Know about Pulp Fiction, though. That's
Pulp Friction.
pretty good. Pulp Fiction.
No, but again, the greatest interview ever. I tried to find this on YouTube. Geraldo Rivera was talking to at San Quentin for a little while. Charles Manson had a cellmate. There was a big black guy, like a 300-pound black guy. And Geraldo Rivera said to him, when he starts to yell about Satan, what do you do? He goes, I punch him in the face.
Oh my God! Oh, Jesus
Like
Christ.
you don't scare certain guys.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, look, if John Gotti got beat up, you know what I mean? Then
He did?
there's hope for nobody.
I'd be
Yeah,
right.
Johnny Gotti got knocked the fuck out by a white supremacist.
Oh,
Came at him
man.
hard.
He's a white supremacist.
Yeah,
I think he'd yeah, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
Hey, look,
it's
I
kind
like
of the same.
I
Yeah.
hate the moolies too.
You'd think like, yeah, he didn't fulfill his moolie quota for the day.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
said it
yeah.
16 times.
Toots you
We have a
and-
20 moolie minimum
I
here.
got to touch you at 21.
Too soon, right?
AJ's,
There's no Toots in Howard Beach.
Yeah, AJ's afraid now Mira Sorvino's going to put him in a closet and punch him. What? You Harvey Weinstein? You said he was a good guy?
You know,
Savino's like, I know what to say to her.
I saw Paul Sorvino go after the Smashing Pumpkins guy one night, Billy Corgan. I saw him. He wanted to rip his fucking head off. Paul Sorvino. This is 20 years ago. Goodfellas era, and Sorvino had some cachet. But Corgan must have done something or said something to Mira.
Wow.
Because Paul Sorvino went ape shit at a restaurant.
Wow.
No kidding. I mean, if you can't outrun Paul Sorvino when you're 22.
That's, yeah.
But yeah, Smashing Blumpkins, by the way. The new band.
No, he had that restaurant for us. Sorvino had a restaurant, a tiny restaurant that the boys opened up for him. And Paul would sing in the dining room. Meanwhile, all the money was getting taken out the back of the restaurant. They
I'll empty out a fucking restaurant. Paul
They
singing.
busted it out.
God forbid
Yeah, they
they
busted
forget
it
to
out.
steal.
Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me.
Holy shit.
One of the guys told me, Paul will sing for anybody. He'll sing to the fucking Steam Clans open up.
Yeah.
They wanted him out of the kitchen so they could rob him.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that really likes to get up there and sing some old Italian
Dominic
yeah.
Chianese.
Yeah, like Dominic
Constantly.
Chianese.
If you're at an event with Uncle Junior, he's going to get up and sing.
Oh, he's going to start singing, yeah. Oh, great.
We knew a guy. We knew a guy that was a great playwright that died, and he was going through all these cancer treatments and experimental shit. And I went to a bunch of guys who had money, and we all at this point we're all giving this money to this guy Lou. I went to Sorvino because this guy gave Sorvino a lot of start in his career for acting and this shit. And I said, Paul, we're all chipping in a few grand. Can you chip in? And he looked at me, and he was sculpting in his fucking beautiful house with this view like you can't believe. And he sculpted. And he goes to me, now's not a good time for me to give money to people. It's a tough time for me.
Let me get back to making Nero's neck.
It's a tough. It was a shitty sculpture.
No,
too,
that's
but now's
like
not a good
Tony
time.
Curtis painting. Who, by the way, the rope would get loose when he painted. But I the painting celebrity thing I couldn't deal with.
It's so
Yeah.
pretentious.
Yeah. You mean
I
you can
guess.
paint the
Tony
house?
Bennett.
I'm
They're
so
all good.
talented in my art and other people's art, too. I'm venturing
What do you-
out.
I'm a celebrity who's going to go to painting. I'm painting a house in Linden.
Yeah.
I like painting now. Yeah, to pay the bills.
I'm painting. Well, tomorrow I'm painting. Today I'm masking off the windows.
Artie was painting and
You know what they-
drywalling.
You know, Sammy the Bull. Sammy the Bull Sammy the Bull does a lot of paintings, and he's lined up for a new show, reality show, but they would only do it if he can show his artwork.
Oh,
He's really
my
like, you have
God.
to show my
Well,
work.
listen.
And
So-
they're gonna get it. He's gonna get a deal.
Yeah, the guy's got 19 murders.
That's the fucking reality show is painting with fucking
Well, no.
Sammy
they're
the
gonna
Bull.
Go. It's gonna
So
be
let's
him
make
and
it 20.
No, it'll be him and his daughter, but they're gonna make sure the paintings are shown. Let me tell you how strong. This is how good Sammy the Bull was. Even when he was wearing a wire and doing his thing, and they knew he killed 19 people, the feds still went out and collected his loan shark index that he had coming to him.
Sure.
That's how important he
Wow.
was.
Yeah, oh,
You
yeah, they
imagine
were
that power.
they were giving him anything he wanted to take down Gotti. Anything.
Well, look,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
holding the umbrella for John Gotti. You're all right.
Yeah, I could picture
Yeah.
That'd be great though, a painting show like where his like Bob Ross, only it's Sammy the Bull. A little we're gonna use a little
that'd be
lizard
awesome.
crimson. This reminds me of when I slit a man's throat.
Gravy red.
You know, this is yeah.
We use a little
This is
gravy
when
red.
You puncture the lung. First you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
puncture the
Well,
lung
first of
before
all,
you
how
drop
they
it
don't
across
anticipate
the-
good ratings. He's in the witness protection program. He's on his own show.
Hey, hey, Sammy, why are you painting Jacob Reese Park a lot? There's a lot of fucking woods around there. What are you painting? You know,
And we're gonna put the rat right about here. It's your world. You could put the rat wherever you want.
And here we're going to put some lime. I got no lime. I got no fucking lime left. Look right here, the first hole I dug.
Oh shit! Painting with Sammy the Bull. I'd watch it.
I'd
I'd
kidding
watch
me?
that every night. Are you kidding me?
Fuck yeah.
You'd be forced to watch it, otherwise you're reading your article again in the closet.
Yeah, but that brings up what Artie was saying the other day. Could you imagine going
What?
to some of these old time gangsters
Oh, yeah.
from yesteryear that are long dead and saying, look at what the fuck is happening now. The mobsters have reality shows.
He ratted out everybody.
He ratted out everyone. The wives have shows. The fucking they would be turning over in their graves.
Paul Gambino never did an hour in jail. He wore a $3 jacket.
Yeah,
married his first cousin who looked like that.
Well, first of all, they all wear sweatpants and sneakers now. And they all got a script they want to sell. They all got a script. I read about 20 of them.
Yeah.
Carl, what if you don't Carl Gambino? You're writing a script.
Oh my God!
You think you could show this to somebody you know, pal?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're
writing a script. It better be for Percocet.
How about you? You don't base your mob life on Christopher Moltisanti. You know,
right, but they want to give it to me. Like I got so many things popping. I'll get your script right away.
I mean, Christopher's writing teacher told him for the first time he's in the mafia, and he shot him in 2 seconds.
Shot him in the face.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Tone, where's my arc, Tone?
My arc?
Where's my arc?
Yeah, Danny Baldwin's going to play in the movie.
Yeah, he shoots him.
That's great.
Which
the
Baldwin?
guy that ran Scores has a script now. The guy that ran Scores,
Lonnie?
Yeah.
Lonnie. I thought
he's got a script. No, Lonnie was the publicist. Blutrick was the pedophile owner who had his pedophile record sealed, believe it or not. But he's a pedophile.
Well, till
but
now.
He got out.
Yeah,
he's out now. Now, people know. We all know in New York. But he's out, and he's in New York. He's got $1 million bounty over his head, and he's got a screenplay.
Jesus.
He wants to get out. But you imagine one night he was going to meet Alley Boy Persico, because Persico wanted to put Scores in Brooklyn, too. And one night, DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, and David Blaine walk into Scores, and they tell Blutrick, sit with us. Come on, sit with us. He says, nah, God, because he was wearing a wire that night, so he didn't want to sit with them and maybe incriminate a fucking celebrity. Instead, he takes the wire off, gives it back to the FBI, and Persico shows up 3 hours later, and the first thing he does is he makes him get naked in the hallway of Scores.
Oh,
and
shit.
his buddy's got a gun on him. Could you imagine that if Maguire, DiCaprio, and Blaine don't show up, he's fucking dead.
He's
wearing
dead.
The wire and Persico sees he's dead.
Jesus.
That's who you want to make naked in Scores?
Yeah.
I love how David Blaine's a magician. You're going to be wearing a wire. My client can make that disappear. He's a magician.
Wow, that's fucked up. Yeah, you just...
yeah, man.
No, listen, man. Scores, I tell you. Yeah, is Lonnie dead, by the way?
That was the real deal.
No, I talked to him about 2 months ago. He's fine. I heard, listen to this. He almost died. He fucking passed out he had a heart attack or a stroke.
He was the picture of health, but I love Lonnie.
Oh, yeah. But he had a stroke in his bathtub, and guess what? The water kept running. He couldn't get to his phone, and the leak went down to the apartment beneath him, and that's how they knew there was something wrong upstairs.
Shit.
And they found him in a bathtub. He was gonna be dead, Lonnie.
Wow.
Unbelievable, right?
He got a house. He was never not at Scores. That was
the real deal. Scores. Let
me tell you something.
That place was.
I thank God caught the tail end of. Before Howard was real serious with Beth. I was there for like a couple.
Every night.
Those after something would piss Howard off. There'd be an afternoon party. I would say Tuesday after the show, don't schedule anything.
Right.
And there'd be 5 of us. And 70 hookers.
Oh my!
Strippers.
Strippers.
And, we'd go in there to be a feast fit for a king, and people.
John
it
King?
takes 10. Rodney King. 10 minutes to eat. 10 minutes to eat, and then there's like nooks and crannies. It's like the Addams Family house. Just where Uncle Fester sleeps. No, this is where a chick from Tampa blows you.
Yeah.
Okay. Got the best story. He's dead now. Arturo Gotti walks in on me getting a blowjob.
Okay, Arturo Gotti.
Boxer, Arturo Gotti.
Yeah.
This is 2001. I just got the job. I'm getting a blowjob from a 20-year-old broad from Tampa. I'll never forget. I think she had a script too. He goes, "Oh, sorry," and walks out. 4 years later, I'm at another strip club in Jersey City. I hadn't seen him, and he comes up and he goes, "Sorry about that." I go, "What?" I go, "I'm a big fan of it." He goes, "When I walked in on you." He remembered.
He remembered.
4 years later, he goes, "Sorry about that."
Even 9/11 didn't distract him.
Yeah.
I had a mouth of steak and peppers while I was getting a blowjob. I said, "This is before they outlawed fun, before Ryan Seacrest was famous."
Yeah, I know exactly. Listen. We got Doug Drabeck. Remember, Doug Drabeck was pitching for the Pirates. We got him so loaded one night at Scores, hammered him. We had to put him in his town car to go back to the hotel. And he pitched against the Mets the next afternoon. All the gangsters at Scores, we told them, bet against Drabeck. Take the Mets. They're going to destroy him. We turned the TV on the next day. Doug Drebeck, 3-hitter going into the 8th inning.
Oh, shit.
The guy was throwing up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting into a car, and he fucking throws a 3-hitter.
Inside information, man.
Amazing,
The famous cop, Joe Namath, was playing against the Raiders in the AFC Championship game, and a cop sees him come out of a hotel with a broad hungover 2 hours before kickoff.
Oh, jeez.
And he closes bookie and bets like his mortgage against the Jets.
Yeah.
And he was a Jet fan. Namath beat him like 31-3.
Oh, always the way. I know Daryl Strawberry told me the Mets are going to win. Bad Lieutenant was the best.
That's so
and he's
awesome.
just gone, give me the money. I'll bet it on. Yeah, Strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
Strawberry. Oh, fucking
that movie's hilarious, man.
Keitel is so good in that.
Abel Ferrara, the director, was an animal. He woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning in Miami to rewrite La Dolce Vita. And he was eating scrambled eggs with a Dove bar, vanilla Dove bar. He was scooping up the eggs with a Dove bar.
He woke you up in Miami at 6 a.m. and said, "Can you blow me again? I gotta get out."
Again. I love how it's again. Fucking Artie.
Again.
Abel Ferrara's the guy, the Kamal story with the $30.
Right, $30. Yeah. Borrowed $30 from
Abel
Kamal.
was insane.
Borrowed.
Left his own house.
Yeah. Fucking hilarious.
Really?
AJ, when are you actually coming in? Sit in with us.
I'd love to. I might be in April. I got this show. Hopefully it gets bought. I got a recurring role in this mafia show called The Neighborhood, which is going to be shot. It's about the Brooklyn Mafia in the 80s, and it's shot in Brooklyn. It's great. A lot of good guys in it. Turturro, Jimmy Russo. It's a great.
AJ's
really
a charismatic guy. He's good. Everything he does is good. I like AJ. He can act too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not bad. It's all right. Look, it's an Italian gangster in New York. We roll out of bed and do those guys. So. And then
I've seen they've rerun a few of those episodes of what was that crime show you were doing?
I did. You mean Mysteries and Scandals?
Yeah.
If I did it
on E.
Yeah.
They remade it with the fucking girl. They remade it with.
Of course.
What the fuck's the name? The Cuban girl who's part black. I can't think of her name now, but. They reran it. It's horrible.
Cuban girl, part black. Could you be more specific?
You know her name. The fucking girl. She's Cuban.
She's real famous. The gossip columnist can't remember her name.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, the eighth lead of Hello, Larry. Now, you know what? You got to come in because John had a hard time. He's working the phones for us. You got to come in.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Poor John.
If I go on Twitter now and see John and you fighting, I'm going to go crazy. Every fucking 3 days there was a fight.
John's losing his mind.
AJ Mercedes.
Dude, I don't know.
AJ Benz, Rhoda Barrett.
I can't take it. I couldn't take the fights. I mean, it was even the people on Twitter going, John, knock it off again with this shit.
Well, no, I feel. Look, he said he had 2 strokes. Now is the latest thing.
I saw that. I hope
he's all right.
Yeah, I only hope he's okay. I mean, he's threatened me with physical violence on many occasions now, and I just, I just hope for the best. I one time maybe said that the parking lot at the comedy club he was at was I was able to instantly get a parking space.
I remember that.
And,
I know.
And he got a little angry.
He's got a great gig though. He's doing the countdown for New Year's Eve. He's starting now.
Oh God!
Happy 4th of July.
Labor Day. John's on 7.
It's good. Well, it's a 4-month job, even though it's only a 10-second job.
Yeah.
4 months.
Well, look, give us your take on Howard, AJ. We can't leave without that real quick.
Sure.
I felt bad that I did this, but I have my podcast called Fame as a Bitch. Artie did it a few months back. Thank you very much. And I did like a 4-parter on Howard. I feel guilty because, look, it was the best days of my life, the best time of my life. There was nothing better than making Howard Stern laugh. But I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't say the Howard the Howard. If the old Howard saw the new Howard, he'd destroy it.
I know that's the point. I mean,
Yeah.
And AJ did do a thorough job, but I just cut to Howard Stern and him in the closet going, read the episode.
Read it, AJ.
But again, it's like the only problem I have is, and we sort of made up, I think, on Twitter. But I love the guy. He gave me the best job of my life, and it led to jobs like this. I mean, Christ, and of course, eventually to a landscaping business. He goes to Jennifer Aniston's wedding after saying she has a rancid cunt, and instead of calling her a rancid cunt, he makes out with Orlando Bloom at a table. Got a bro. I could not have kept my mouth shut on that show knowing he's having a bromance with Orlando Bloom. I would have been fired that day.
It's
Of course.
it's tough,
That's
but
why everything happens for a reason. You couldn't have been around for that bullshit. You would have left.
Well, he knew it
You would've
too.
walked out. Yeah, he knew. He knew it. Let me tell you, he's not the only guy I've seen get a taste of L.A. and start to get real sweet and soft on the people you used to make fun of.
Oh, sure.
It happened to me, too. It happened to me in the beginning. You start, well, I don't want to make fun of that guy. I was at his house. He has a nice fucking pool. You know, then you start going, fuck them. They're not giving me parts in movies. Fuck them.
I knew I was in trouble when my heroin dealer had a big influx of cash, a cashier's check that said Baba Booey. And then I go,
just sign it over. AJ, you got to come in here when you're in town.
Next time, I think it might be April. If not April, I'll definitely be in by the summer. But I'll let you know. And I'd love to sit in. It'd be great.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
Artie. I'm glad we're talking again. It got dumb for a while when I was writing gay stories for Radar. I apologize for that.
everything's fine. I hope
didn't write all of them.
Yeah.
I didn't write. I'm okay. I didn't write all of them. But anyhow, I'm glad that's past us, and I wish you the best. I love Artie, and I want at least to pop on here and make it known because a lot of people think that hey, you and Artie. But it's great that we're talking and we love each other again, buddy. How's that?
Absolutely. And I'm not going to call Persico back.
Awesome, man.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Go to fameasabitchpodcast.com.
Fame is a bitch.
And
You got
at
it.
Real AJ Benza on Twitter. And I'll talk to you soon, man.
Yeah, you got to come in.
All right,
It's always
buddy.
good with AJ.
I will. I
right.
will come in, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care, fellas.
Later
Take it easy.
Thanks.
There goes AJ Benza. That's cool. He's got some fucking stories,
Well,
man.
again, he was the Daily News gossip guy, so
Yeah.
they get fed a lot of stories.
You get a lot of fucking stories.
And it's so corrupt with that. Like that one guy in the New York Post was just blatantly blackmailing billionaires. Like,
Guys, like, what is the shit he refuses to talk? Like the shit that's too dangerous.
What he said here is like Jesus.
I know, right? Exactly.
What won't you
Hey,
talk about?
guys, come on in. Take a seat. Here he is. Fucking guy. This guy's a hero now. I read his fucking shit. I read his stuff on Twitter, and I'm like, this guy is fearless.
Oh, yeah.
And I fucking love it, man. Owen Benjamin just getting on Twitter and saying shit, and people are like, they're shocked. They're shocked that a man is actually fucking giving his opinion.
That's hilarious.
By the way, I got your rider right here.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, is it?
Sweet cookie. Supposed to be broken into 12 pieces.
What the fuck?
Your neck.
What about the
say?
inclusion rider?
What's he saying on Twitter?
Inclusion rider.
It's inclusion.
Oh,
He's
God.
saying shit about everything, race, religion, politics, that no one would fucking dare say.
His Twitter feed is.
And people get so pissed off. One of my favorites. This was great, and it got a huge reaction, and it was exactly what you wanted. Like people just take it at face value.
Right.
And they don't understand what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like modern art. The art is that an idiot will buy it.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah, it's the reaction is the art.
I bought the whole thing.
What was the thing?
And this is it. Now look,
tweeted that
obviously we speak in open language here, so it was pretty much this.
We speak here now, and it never gets spoken of again.
If somebody's, I believe the scenario was somebody's daughter or something got raped.
If a woman's being raped by a black man,
Right.
and she calls him a nigger,
Right.
Hollywood will be more offended by the word than the rape.
And the rape
Oh.
itself.
And then thousands of people proved me right.
It was
there's
so
no rape?
perfectly done because they weren't. The scenario of the rape didn't even exist anymore. It was, oh, look at you using any excuse to drop an N-bomb, this, that. It was so fun. I'm reading it going,
Rape.
you're proving his point with every retweet.
Right. And then here's the next level. I go, how do you know that she's even white?
Oh, there you
I go,
go.
what if she's black? And then people respond to that, and I go, what if it's a guy?
Right, yeah.
Like, at what point do you get, at what point does intention not matter and you see it as a vicious attack?
Greatest thing too is they'd be offended by black guy too.
Right, they probably would be offended by that.
It was a black rapper being raped.
Right. Because that's what my whole family always did. Me and my brother would do what would you do and would you rathers, and most of them are just like if you had 9 dicks on your forehead, Every now and then you'll get a good one like that.
My family's gonna be fine with that because they'd be like, what if you got a bet on a basketball game and a black guy misses a dunk?
That's
You
hilarious.
call him a
Rory Albanese, of course, also joining us today, and Owen Benjamin. It's I really love following you on Twitter, and I just wait for them to.
What are the
responses?
responses?
Trying to get a suspension because my boy Steven Crowder right now is suspended for nothing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I
saw that too.
What
He
did he
made
say?
a video.
No,
and-
he did a video at South by Southwest where Sven Computer, this character, went into a LGBT like inclusive party. He said that because the AI they thought that was artificial intelligence, and he was like he like relates to computers and wants to like ban computers. And that's it. It was just a normal punk type video, and they took him off Twitter for a week and YouTube. And it's like,
I think
all
the
right.
group you got to be careful with. Gay people is the worst.
Hey, we'll get you.
I'm not worried.
Dropping the fag bomb on Twitter. They will get a little angry.
One time I tweeted, I'm like, how else are you supposed to describe Mark Zuckerberg? The dude's a faggot. And it's like he's a married guy. So I love, that's why I love Soy Boy. People don't realize why. It's faggot without any gay connotations.
Right.
Soy boy.
Which is what I liked about
It's like a
faggot.
new,
Like, it's not about being gay.
classification of
Yeah.
liberal.
There was an
It's about being a
article.
weak man.
Weak man.
Yeah, there was an article that came out that drinking soy will take away.
estrogen. It gives you
makes
estrogen.
It makes you a cuck.
Makes your cock fall off.
It makes you a faggot.
Oh, look, it rhymes with boy.
And yeah, it's
so funny
And
to
those
me.
are like the vegan kind of thing, and then it just turned into you're a soy boy. You're just this emasculated.
It also
pussy
represents
man.
all those people that are like, eat tofurkey. It's like turkey, but expensive and tastes like shit. And you're like, why not kill a turkey? They're like, because I'm cruelty free. And I'm like, this conversation isn't cruelty free.
Tofurkey.
All those blades and farms,
You
those
wanna not kill
combines, they're just cutting off the heads of fucking rabbits all day long.
There's a little animal holocaust going on every day.
You want to not kill a turkey? Get that black guy from Gone with the Wind to catch him. Yeah, you're the last turkey in Tara.
Last turkey.
You're gonna be a white person's dinner. Come here.
I had a girlfriend that was vegan, and it was just a pain in the. She was actually a vegetarian, but it was the same fucking thing. Tofurkey and just eat a hot dog. Eat a hot dog. They're just like hot dogs.
I don't care if people
Shove it up your ass.
Are there horse lips in them?
Yeah, because that's what's in it. That's what makes them
not
delicious.
remotely like hot dogs.
How about
makes them lovely and
against the
delicious.
Yankee Stadium? The pussy's what? How about a hot dog?
Hot dog here.
Hot dog, eh?
I've been talking about this.
That's a Mets game.
Too, is like whenever you watch a show like The Walking Dead or one of those shows, and you picture like some kind of a post-apocalyptic warrior town, and everyone always thinks that like, I'm going to survive in that town. I'm like, no, you're not.
You're not.
You have gluten-free rat. You know, like no, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead 100% of the time.
Guns, same with guns.
yeah.
Everyone's against guns until some shit goes down. Then you better have one redneck
So you
friend.
need a gun.
Yeah, dude.
I always bring up
You better
the,
have a few rednecks.
Yeah.
I always bring up that horrible murder in Connecticut with the doctor and his daughters, couple of daughters.
My
his
defense,
wife.
I was kind of hammered.
I know, yeah. It's
The guy who set fire to the house.
fire to the house. They raped and killed the daughters, tied to the bed, and
Put the
burnt the
woman to
house
the
down.
bank.
Yeah, but did they say the N-word?
I hope not, because then they would be
Those were white
real
guys.
bad guys.
They were just
yeah, they were
random
two white
people
guys.
who attacked the house.
Yeah, it was like a home invasion. They were going to rob.
Did they escape or something?
Yeah, they were going to rob a bank by holding the
Home invasion.
family hostage, and the wife had to go
Brought
out.
the wife to the bank. There's
the
video
bank,
of her
yeah.
at the bank, scared to death.
At the
getting
bank.
15 grand.
Yeah.
By the time she gets back, the house is on fire.
House on fire. The husband was
Survived.
beaten. He survived. Went to the
It's
neighbor.
always suspicious.
But now, yeah, I know. Anytime that happens on Forensic Files, you're like, the husband did it. Oh my God, I love the 911 call. Oh my God, my wife, she's here on the floor and she's dead. There's blood everywhere. I just got home at 7:04 p.m.
Nagging bitch is dead.
I was at work. I was at work and I drove my blue Chevy home.
Did you tell her boyfriend she won't be over at 7:03?
I can't believe she got what was coming to her. I mean, she's dead.
Hunt's dead.
It's the explaining what you were doing during the 911 call.
Totally.
Like, it's not just screaming, going, oh my God, my wife's dead. They always have this little, like, I left work at 6:43.
They have too much detail.
Yeah, they're trying to get their alibi in there.
With closet gay guys, like they go too far where they're like, "Oh, I want to fuck her," but you're like,
Oh, yeah.
you're like, no shit, we all do, and we just know
absolutely.
that.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, but
anytime
look at
you
those
meet a guy
tits.
over like 16, anyone who's over 16 and is like, yo, bro, I'm going to bang this chick tonight, you're like, all right, you can
Yeah,
suck
calm
a dick.
down.
Like, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. Nobody
When
cares.
you really wanted to, it's like a hunters wear camouflage, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you don't fucking verbalize it.
What I was getting to about the family, though, that father survived. He went to a
Yeah,
neighbor's house and
yeah.
got. Do you think at any portion during that time he thought, I sure wish I had a gun?
Oh, sure.
Like, regardless of whatever his politics were before that moment, at that moment, he's like, if I had a gun, I would shoot him in the face like right now.
The only bullet I didn't have was a NutriBullet.
Well, the thing that I don't like about this gun control shit is they don't know what they're talking about. Like, how do you want to ban something that you don't understand? Like,
you don't understand anything.
I'm like, if you don't know what. Why do I have to learn what LGBT means and you don't have to learn what AR means? Because it doesn't mean assault rifle.
No, assault rifle. Straight in the name.
And an AR-10 is crazier than an AR-15, and they don't even fucking. And there's no such thing as a.
The number's lower.
Well, I think that what happens with that is there's it's like a propaganda machine that's like this will work to like set our agenda, which doesn't work because everyone on the other side knows it's a propaganda. Like versus it just being a reasonable conversation, which is like I really don't think anyone. Oh, I'm sure people do want to remove.
Distrust in the other
it's distrust on the other side. So it's like I don't think anyone I know who isn't pro-gun or whatever isn't looking to like remove anyone's guns.
I don't even
it's like
trust
looking to have,
soybeans.
but it's like looking to have a conversation about it. But you can't even have a conversation.
But that guy doesn't. But the people feeding him the propaganda,
right? They want to. Eliminate.
I know people that I truly believe they think getting rid of an AR-15 will end the concept of evil.
Yeah.
And that's insane.
Absolutely.
Like, you're more likely to die fucking a toaster in the rain than getting shot in a school.
Yeah.
You like run the numbers.
That's why I never plug it in.
But when people say that they'll say like no one's looking to take away all your guns. We want reasonable restriction, and then they'll say something like we want to ban semi-automatic weapons. They're so dumb. They don't realize that that's every weapon. It's every
it's
gun.
Insulting at that point.
It's out of the cat's out of the bag.
Like, I'm gonna get rid of.
At least know what you're talking about.
Like, I want to get rid of gay guys because they touch dicks like this.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even know what gay is.
That's the tip of the iceberg.
Because I agree, man. Touching dicks like this is totally not gay.
I know, and everybody thinks if you defend it, you're this crazy gun guy. I'll shoot guns like every couple months. I just like it. I want the government to be scared of us.
Well, it's all just, we're doing a good job.
I've been kind of making an argument about when people say, well, the founding fathers didn't know what the technology was.
I go,
but that's the same as the First Amendment. Like, they didn't know Twitter. Like, Twitter's the AR-15. Twitter's the AR-15 of free speech. So it's like we have to have a larger conversation of what technology has done to all our amendments because every moron with an opinion now is like, here's what I think. I'm like,
and if you told the founding fathers, like, no, every single citizen will have the ability to reach everyone in the world with their ideology. They'd probably go like, yeah, maybe we should limit that. If you think they might limit the guns,
give them an inch.
Don't give them an inch.
But that's why black people should not be in this conversation. Because if you tell me they know the founding fathers, the only fathers you know are the founding fathers.
I ain't never found my father. Never mind the founding fathers.
Can't find my father.
That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, and then this is the problem with what's happening with the left right now is they spend a year saying that Donald Trump is Hitler and he's colluding with the Russians. Now,
Literally Hitler.
Give them your guns.
Yeah.
It's the same. All right, the cops are all super racist. Give them complete monopoly on force.
Yeah, only let them have the guns.
Pick one, man. Like either we trust these guys or we don't. You can't say that the government's out to get you and he's in bed with Putin and fucking disarm.
Yeah.
But I do think that, like, for example, people don't understand because the argument it's so close-minded. Like, nobody realizes that some people, when they call the police because they live in, like, the middle of nowhere, the response time's like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like they want to have a gun. They want to have, like, a gun. Like, so
unless they're going to Artie's house, then it's
it's like
they're really quickly.
They know what's going on there.
My
my wedding dress.
Isn't that funny? I thought they were actually like hospital scrubs.
This young shirt had clean.
It went from Dr.
It's like
Dr. Lang to convict Lang in a second.
Dr. Lang.
By the way, the response time is 14 hours if it's a sheriff in fucking Florida.
Yeah,
no, it's faster than that. They just sit out there and talk about shit.
Yeah.
You're right here? Wait, are you
Hey,
here?
500 feet away from the school. Don't go in there. Children are being killed.
Running away from the school?
Yeah. And then they don't want anyone inside to have a gun except for the guy shooting the people.
I know, but yet the Oscars are fully armed.
Oh, yeah.
Our kids aren't.
Any of those.
At what level of wealth are we saved? That's a question I asked these people.
Show the Bernie Sanders picture, guys.
Fuck Bernie Sanders.
Show the Bernie Sanders picture where he's at an anti-gun rally that the kids are giving them an inspirational talk.
With guards.
And it's not even just with guards. The picture is so fucking ridiculously ironic.
Oh, he's Bane. It's like, to you, the people deserve everything.
By the way,
the rich have had enough.
Who's playing Bernie Sanders now, Daryl Hammond or Norm?
Fucking Bernie. I liked him for like a month because I agreed on the problems, and then his solutions were horrible.
Ridiculously Stalinist.
I just knew as a Jew that he couldn't win.
There it is. Here's Bernie.
I vote for a Jew in a heartbeat.
There's Bernie.
Good at math.
You see him. You see him in the middle. You see him over there on the left.
Larry David.
And that's who's carting him around at the anti-gun rally. A guy with a gun.
He's also anti-mace.
We don't get that though.
Anti-walkie-talkie, anti-mace.
Yeah.
Fat ass.
Walkie-talkies are very evil.
Anti-dockers that are too tight.
I think his Jewish tone helps him. Like, that's what makes me want to trust him. Where he's like, yeah, when you talk like that, it's very lovable to me. Where it's like, and the soup and the spoon.
I just think that most people like hate Jews the most.
No, no chance.
Most
Really?
people.
They are the lowest if you talk to a white supremacist.
White supremacists hate him.
Not a
It's gay guys, mulattoes, Jews.
globalists, you know, globalists.
Gay Jews are haters.
That's what I've been saying lately. I'm like, my dad's Italian Roman Catholic, and my mom's globalist.
So
That's funny.
We did Christmas and Hanukkah. You know, we got to celebrate.
Yeah.
I felt bad for even some of the Goldman Sachs guys where they were like trying to explain risk management and people didn't understand it, and you could almost see them be like, Jew, and they're like, how do you not know about risk management?
Oh my God.
It's almost like sometimes being too smart
I was
makes
risking
people
management.
fucking scared of you.
Yeah, they don't like it. They don't like it.
There's such divide in the sense that like Trump and Sanders had the same voters because they were for the same thing. Like when Muhammad Ali went to a Klan rally because they were both for segregation.
Funny,
It
dude.
doesn't mean anything. It's
hilarious.
Everything is so like out here. There's nothing in here anymore.
No, it's all fucking on the edges. Everyone's insane.
That's what I mean. It's like the two. There's a reasonable conversation to be had about guns. I really think there is. That's not take away people's guns.
We
or
already
anything like
have
that,
too many laws.
You can't get there.
We have too many laws in some ways, and then I think in other ways we don't have enough. Like, look, personally, like I don't think an 18-year-old kid in Florida who has mental problems should have access to a gun.
Well,
They
but
called the
that's
cops 36 times on the kid.
yeah.
Right.
It's
What
like
more do you
that's like
want?
saying R word. It's like, don't say retarded, say R word, as the same person's trying to push for like aborting fetuses that
But
you
they
figure
called
out
the cops all those
That word
times, and
is
something,
retarded.
and nothing happened. So it's like, and then we have no programs for mentally ill people.
Well, that's the issue.
But that's a Republican thing. They don't like putting money towards health care. And that's a healthcare issue. So they're like, we have too many mentally ill people. All right, what about healthcare? No, we don't want healthcare.
They don't want to socialize healthcare. It's not that they're against healthcare. They don't want it to be run by a Bernie Sanders that can't see the irony in that picture.
But not only that, but then the healthcare money where you think like, oh, put money to healthcare, that sounds good.
Right.
And then you realize their bill includes free college for somebody because that they might go to medical school and that healthcare it doesn't make it to where you think your money's going.
Right, it incentivizes the middle management.
Yeah,
it's like giving, money to like the World Wildlife Fund.
Right, but it's saying I'm not
Like,
disagreeing.
buy
with
a
that.
tree.
But I'm
Like,
saying,
just-
well, then what do you do about like a nation full of mentally ill people? Like, what do you do with them?
You call it
we sit
Australia.
down and we have a conversation.
You have insane asylums
Shift
like
them
the
to-
old days.
Yeah,
Right.
But
Geraldo
they
Rivera
But he opened Willowbrook.
They closed them all. That's my point.
I wonder
They
if, like,
closed them
They
all.
closed them all.
Yeah.
telling a
That's why
bunch
the
of-
streets of New York are full with
Full of nuts.
Tracy Morgan
nut
getting
jobs who want to wash your windows. You know?
Telling a bunch of elementary school kids that they're toxic because they're male and they want to play might
Right,
not be the
that's
best
not
move.
helping either.
Yeah, where it's like, hey, white little boy, you're responsible for slavery. And
Yeah.
they're like, what?
We want to bring back the institutions where retarded children rock back and forth in their feces, not on the streets.
I know, like the word morons.
Slavery for white kids who act black.
Oh, yeah, Sean King would admit that shit fast if slavery came back.
Absolutely.
He's like, I'm a black man. I'm Sean King. Oh, slavery's back. I'm white as shit. I'm Sean
Yeah, hey, how you
my
doing?
driveway for free.
Avery's back. That's
Slavery's back, baby.
Slavery's back,
all it takes.
just like Roseanne.
As of Tuesday, got a quick announcement. As of Tuesday, slavery's back.
Slavery's
It's called
back.
Do as
Dead.
you will.
I'm not taking
With a
any questions.
vengeance.
No questions. I leave it to Sarah Huckabee Sanders for the rest.
Slavery's back in a big way, guys.
Back? You want me to what? You want me to defend what?
We're bringing back slavery in a
Let me just
big
say
way.
this. She is all Huckabee. I don't see no Sanders in there. She's all
No,
Well, it's like John is all Puerto Rican, no Danish.
no.
How about the Stuttering John 911 tapes?
But the
I'd be so insecure calling 911. I'd be like trying to do my deepest voice. I'm like, I was just raped.
I had a.
You do Kissel from the Jerky Boy.
oh,
Oh,
killed him.
There's a guy killing a guy. Oh.
Yeah, send the police over here.
That's not so I have them. That's not. I'll bring my.
Solid again?
I'll bring my shoes so I have
I
them.
just caved some guy's head in with a fucking ratchet.
Hey, I'm silly.
I'm silly like
Gregory goes,
that.
I'm silly.
What do you say? We paint
Silly
each other
like
up,
that,
do to town.
Is this the operator known as Sizzle Chest?
Right, Bob? What do you say, Bill?
But that you talk about the gun with the Connecticut thing. That the woman at the bank is such horrifying video because she was out of the house and you can't. The guys in the car saying,
Right.
If you alert somebody, I'm going to call the guys going to kill.
And they'll kill.
And these guys were they were
That's
bluffing.
movie shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy movie shit.
It's
so
about don't
frustrating.
comply.
It's like-
Don't
It's like-
comply to shit. Like
like
just
the kind
never
of-
comply.
It's the plot of like an Eric Roberts movie, though. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? It's
yeah.
not like that's not like a great.
That's not a good movie plot. It's
Like you know,
You don't
a
realize how
shitty movie.
little
I'm a runaway
we're not-
train.
Rutger Hauer and Eric Roberts.
Rutger Hauer.
in Family Bank. You know.
It's like, dude, cops pretty much a lot of times just set up perimeter tape after the crime.
Oh yeah, it's done. We're gonna look at it, surround it with perimeter tape, and yeah, we want the prevention of a crime is very rare.
Yeah.
It's very rare you're going to be at the right place at the right time. Defend yourself. And then when they tell you you're not allowed to have the best tools available, I love that. An AR-15 is you're made for one purpose: to kill people.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. And we want them
Yeah.
because
Again,
there
the
might be
number-
time you want to kill people.
The number one killer of human beings in the 20th century was their own government.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Burn. That's what Hitler
Again,
should.
I think-
guns are out of the box, man. It's like the best. You talk about prevention. The best time to argue against guns is when we're going to open this box. You not want these, you want these.
Yeah, yeah.
Now the people have them that are evil.
Yeah. There's no taking away the guns. So don't even try. Don't try to legislate banning a gun or that. It's just not going to work. Semi-automatic rifles are the most prevalent gun in the country. They've been available for over a century to the American people. They've been buying them for over a century, and they don't go away. They're out there.
Imagine seeing a
There's
band
like a
called.
billion guns in the country. That's what
300
I'm saying.
million.
Yeah.
And 3D printers now, too.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, you can
Imagine-
make gun with a
gun.
fucking
Imagine seeing a
printer.
band called Uns Roses.
Well, it's like if there's a will, there's a way, man. It's like you can kill more people with a truck, you know. And I'm not singling out one religion, but
If you drive up a truck and spray them with an AR-15. No, that fucking the way to die like that guy in Nice, that guy with the truck just plowing into a bunch of assholes. But
Yeah.
or Timothy McVeigh killed
Yeah.
all kinds of people with a bunch of fucking fertilizer.
Crazy.
Did he get rid of gardening?
you ever see that Homeland episode
fertilizing.
where the guy's making the bomb? The first part of the Homeland episode, the guy's making the bomb. What he puts
What
it,
he to put
the
around.
shrapnel. Oh
My butt. We were just shooting explosives. There's this shit called like terminite.
Oh, yeah.
only-
Tannerite.
Tannerite. You put it in a bag and it only explodes if the bullet's going over like a certain speed. It's pretty
Yeah.
sweet. You like set up. You can put like a bag of it, and from like a distance, you
Really?
if you hit it, it's just like you feel like you're in a.
Have you
movie.
seen the guys pig hunting with it?
No, is it sweet?
Awesome.
That sounds like a great Keanu Reeves movie. A certain speed.
Pig hunting with Tannerite. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's really pigs. It's not police, right?
No, it's to do the legitimate oink oink type,
Yeah.
not the ones that are, yeah.
Because it's safe as hell. Unless you're going like really fast, it's not going to explode.
Yeah.
Light it with a lighter, it doesn't explode.
I like graphic content.
What's scary to me
Look
is
at that. They put
I know.
they put a barrel, a can of Tannerite, and pigs come up because they're fucking with this guy's land. The pigs.
Oh, dude, those pigs are.
So and then he shoots the Tannerite. You got sound on this?
Oh, my goodness.
Look at the.
like Jack Black and the Jackal.
We need some sound, I think.
That video didn't have any for some
it didn't
reason.
have any
We'll
sound?
find
And
another.
I could do the sound.
You're just hearing a lot.
We should be at UCB doing that.
Being a pig and surviving
Level 4
that.
pig noises.
You're like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Pigs noises.
I took
Big
level
PTSD.
3.5, animals and pain noises. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good UCB.
It's just dudes with their mouths open, just like,
He's got oh my!
Wow. That's fucking.
You ever see a pig come apart like that?
why don't we should do is do that shit in soybean farms?
That's the way the pig laughs.
Trying to destroy
Do
soybeans.
it for Manny.
And then
Sal.
he says to his son, "No, go pick up pig junks and cook me breakfast."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pigs.
Come on, Tony. Let me kill a few pigs.
Wait, that's way more humane than how pigs actually die that we eat.
Oh yeah.
Like that shit's brutal.
Yeah, show him a McDonald's breakfast fucking commercial. It's worse.
Out in California, we had to kill a pig for a barbecue, and One guy grabbed it by his back legs, and he's kicking and wait. Another guy grabbed his front legs, and my father just took a .357 Magnum, point blank to the top of his head. It was just, and the pig just went like straight out, stiff, bump. That was it.
Yeah, and those pigs will eat a human being.
Oh yeah. That's the old days.
They wild boars.
Yeah, feed them to the pigs.
Yeah,
that's
those wild boars like Lord Michaels.
Wild boar.
I was on
Stuttering John's act.
Yeah, I went to Australia for like a
wild boar
station.
Yeah,
I spent like a couple days like on motorcycles herding sheep. But this dude was badass.
That's
but then we like slaughtered 2 sheep. Nice. He's like, "Oh, Rory, go grab that one over there." And I'm like, "Oh, all right." And I'm just and it's like me.
I don't even like doing stuff like that.
Me either. I didn't like doing it.
But
shooting
guns.
My
but I don't
attitude
like
was
hunting,
like,
you know?
if I'm gonna eat, food,
yeah, right.
Like if you're gonna eat meat, you have to be willing to like accept the fact that it has to be killed. Like the way they do it was like cut the throat, hang it upside down.
Kill a deer.
It's a terrible thing to watch.
The guy died in Scarface.
But I eat lamb.
Well, you're
For you, man, because that's the thing. It's like people aren't willing to accept like what goes into their food.
I feel like if you eat meat, you have to at least once in your life be there to watch an animal be.
Why is that?
Yeah. Because you should just accept what you're doing, and if you can't handle it, then don't eat
I hate Jews. I'm not going to see Auschwitz.
That's actually
taken out of context.
That's actually the backwards. You're supposed to hate Jews and then want to go see.
What am I, a writer for Jon Stewart?
I've seen enough videos of slaughterhouses and things. Yeah. I know where the deliciousness comes from. Sure didn't stop me from wanting a nice filet mignon in a restaurant.
Sometimes you need people with a war mentality. Like we were in Afghanistan doing the shows, and we were up on a Black Hawk helicopter, and these like redneck kids were shooting the thing. Over the Afghani desert.
Oh my God.
Me, DePaulo, and Baba Booey. And, the kid's got a magazine, and he goes, "Oh, do you want to shoot this fucker?"
Oh God!
I said, "Of course I do. That would be great."
Yeah.
It was like a big rifle coming out. One of those automatic rifles coming out of the helicopter.
Yeah,
50 cal.
20-year-old kid from like Alabama shooting it. I go, "What should I do?" There's these little holes, like spider holes. And he goes, "Taliban families come out of there." And I go, well, what if I shoot a Taliban family? He goes, that's one less family I got to kill.
Oh, shit.
That's what you want over there,
How do you shoot innocent women and children? Easy, you just don't lead them so much.
Well, he had the best argument. I said, what if I kill a 10-year-old kid? He goes, would you have killed Hitler when he was 10? I'm like, let me do some quick math.
All right. Look for the little mustache.
I couldn't hit a mountain. I couldn't hit the mountain. Like
you couldn't hit a mountain.
The fucking
Leslie West,
Alexander the Great's old castle.
Yeah,
and neither can anybody else, by the way. But those kids, if you're going to be in a war, like you need those kids.
Yeah, you need people of that mindset.
I did a USO tour in Afghanistan with the Black Hawks and all that stuff, and the entire time I was there, I was like, I can't believe people say that millennials are like pussies. These dudes are awesome.
Only the ones
like,
we see on CNN.
That's not how you're thinking of when you say millennials.
No, but they are. In other words, you don't think of it because that's the like talking point is that they're a bunch of like idiots. But like you go over there and you see they're not like jarheads either. They're like well-spoken, smart, badass, sophisticated thinkers, and like they also do cool shit like that. Like go to like I went to a shooting range with those dudes.
Oh, right.
We're not supposed to take you here. I'm like, we won't tell. And
fuck it.
They don't care about you need that mentality.
They'll just give you. They're like, try shooting this one, and they laugh because I'm shooting like a gun that has such a kick that I like fall on my ass. So like that's what's supposed to happen.
They actually had a survey that in the New York Times Magazine about. They asked a bunch of like yuppies in New York would they have killed Hitler when he was a baby, and this is a real thing. And like a lot of them said, I couldn't kill a baby under any circumstances, and. That was kind of the conversation I had with those kids. And he goes, would you kill a baby? And I go, a baby Hitler. And I'm like, I'd kill baby Ryan Seacrest. I'd kill baby A-Rod.
How come no one asked about Marx?
I mean, come on.
Yeah, right?
No one's ever like, the Holocaust was going to happen.
Marx, baby Hitler thing is so out there, I think so.
If you knew the Holocaust, you got to know the Holocaust.
Why is my hypothetical bad and that one isn't?
Right?
It's about killing babies. Mine's about saying the word nigger.
Yeah, I think Joe Mackey has a bit where he talks about that, where like, would you kill Hitler? And he's like, yeah, but nobody would believe me when I'm killing a baby.
That's
true.
What I mean?
Right.
And he's like, no, I'm from the future, and I'm here to kill this baby. They're like, no, you're just a baby.
Put away so quickly.
Why is Kreskin killing that baby?
That's why it doesn't make sense. Like perhaps somebody did kill a horrible person, would have done horrible crimes, but they killed them when they were very young.
So I
You just wouldn't know about it.
Justify 9/11.
It had to have happened.
Lee Harvey Oswald. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, yeah, Lee Harvey Oswald. Jack
No one ever
Ruby.
talks about Marx, though. It's like, would you
Yeah.
kill baby Marx? He's got $250 million on it.
Groucho?
Hey, what are you doing in here?
I think there would have just been another.
Kill me, I'll kill you. How about we kill each other? You know, like what'd he say?
Artie.
I almost said Zeppo. I said,
We banged our heads
Or
on-
Harpo, he's just like,
shut up, Harpo.
Hold on, he's saying, what are you doing in here? Why do you want to kill me?
Every Italian killed Chico. Where'd that come from? The only guy who get a network development deal is Zeppo because he's the only non-offensive one.
Say to Sigurd, and
Chico's doing a bad Italian accent.
oh, it was
He
great.
said Groucho simultaneously.
Yeah, it was at the same time, which
Well-
is what simultaneously means.
I just like to say Baby A-Rod.
It would have been another Hitler even if you killed him. It was the environment.
Yeah.
Like after that
you're right.
Treaty of Versailles and then World War II, it's just there's no way.
You got a little, well, now they're so fucking self-hating that they vote Merkel back into to office. Like, poor Germany. I don't mean it like I just mean poor Germany. Such a
It's a rare
former,
American stance.
amazing, if you look at the engineering that
Same with
came out of there.
Sweden.
And,
Like some lady just went to prison for a Facebook post criticizing
Yeah.
immigration.
yeah, that's what they're doing.
Well,
I bet she was a pretty blonde lady, though. On the
probably.
flip side, you know.
I bet you wasn't Fran Lebowitz.
Glass is half full on that side.
I don't doubt it was.
Same with England. Like we really do take our freedom of speech for granted sometimes.
Oh my
Like,
God,
They
yeah.
go to prison for jokes. Prison.
Lenny Bruce, if you think about it, literally did say fuck. And went to
Yeah,
jail.
he went to jail.
Saying fuck.
But I mean, going over to England, there are people that go over there, or citizens over there that badmouth their immigration policy, and they end up in prison.
Yeah. Where they go, how come 95% of the gang rapes are all from these like weird countries that we don't understand?
Prison.
You're the enemy. It's
You're-
like, what?
hate speech.
And then they go to this IKEA prison where they have to assemble their own shanks.
But don't you think there's a component to some of this? Like you're talking about the soy boy thing and like the the metrosexual guys who are like, oh, they're such pussies and they're so scared. But it's like for example, I'll take myself. I don't drink soy, but I have a vagina.
Whatever.
And
And a sip or two.
no, but yeah, believe me, from the sauce too, right from the soy teat. I take it. But I'm saying
I don't consider
take
you
it,
a soy boy.
But I'm saying take it for example. Like I live in New York City. I don't have a gun. New York City's a place that's constantly under threat of terror attack and all that stuff. There's a part of me that feels like all these people in the middle of the country who want guns and a giant wall to protect them. That makes me go like, well, those are the pussies. Like you're scared that the fucking Al Qaeda is going to come to Kansas.
No.
I don't think it's a fear thing.
No, it's not a fear
Oh, it
thing at
seems
all.
pretty fearful to be like, we need a wall and I need machine guns in my basement.
Check this out real
Like,
quick.
why? I don't need shit and I live in New York City.
Illegal Mexicans for New York City and LA are help. For people in this middle of the country, they're job competition.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole different reason that they want to stop immigration. Like my brother's job, he cuts down trees. If he gets $18 an hour and some Mexicans down for $5,
Yeah.
right? But Meryl Streep sees them as sex slaves. So I'm just joking.
Yeah.
It's hyperbole. No, but I'm serious. Like, you go to LA, all their gardeners are all brown, and they're the ones talking about slavery.
In my opinion, though, that goes back to the why is the dude? That's a capitalist issue. It's like, why is the guy running that tree company hiring Mexicans and screwing over American workers? Like, there should be a penalty to do that. There should be a tax on that. There should be a penalty, like Trump's trying to do with
When your wife gets
steel
ranked by
tax.
one
or
of the
whatever. Yeah. The taxes is
You catch your wife blowing him.
There's a chance your wife's gonna.
Well, no, it's minimum wage makes certain work illegal. That's why I used to be for minimum wage, and now I think it's insane because it's
What
like
about the Roman Polanski?
because now we have tens of millions of people that don't have to follow that rule. They're called illegal immigrants.
Right, but in other words, the people hiring them are the ones committing the crime. They're taking people. They're not looking at their fucking papers. They're not asking for their. That's all I'm saying. If I run a,
So
if I run a
you're going
company,
to go on record that that they're the ones committing the crime, the ones hiring the Mexicans. Are you sure?
No. I'm saying
That's going to go against some of your leftist buddies.
because
that's brave. It's brave to help Jose.
No, but I'm saying I think illegal immigration is a problem, and I think the fact that I don't really understand the counter argument to illegal immigration. Like I'm unclear
You're
on the
racist.
I know that, but I'm saying
No, that's the counter argument.
That
You're not
is the
really
counter
racist.
argument.
No, I get it, but I'm racist. I don't care. But I'm saying I don't really understand the counter argument. I mean, I've had people explain it to me that
People say it in Mexican.
but the system is set up in a way that's so hard to become a citizen. All this, I don't know. But the thing I don't understand is there's illegal immigrants already, just like there's already guns in the country.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's already illegal
there's
immigrants
already
in the country.
illegals
So
here.
you're like, it's the same concept. It's like one group wants to take away guns, one group wants to take away Mexicans that are already here.
But you already have illegals. You already have illegals here.
Right.
So why then do the same people that want us to incorporate them into our society and give them amnesty, why are they so dead set against putting a wall up or doing anything to prevent more from coming in? Because they just want to do this again down the road.
I don't know.
If we give them amnesty, they just want another 2 million to be here. Give them amnesty because they all vote Democratic,
Right.
and that's
it's for
the
votes.
only
Trump said,
fucking
what's
reason.
the number? What's the number that's okay?
Right.
And they didn't have a number.
They didn't have a
'cause
number.
They fucking wanted to just never end.
Never
You want
end.
to talk about an ironic picture? A bunch of illegal Mexicans building the wall.
That would be fucking awesome.
Give each illegal
And of
Mexican
course,
a
and of
gun
course, adding trapdoors along the way.
for the good little Mexicans.
No, I'm just making the point of like there is the
like
flip side
mountain
to the
climbers.
argument is yes, I agree. There's an illegal immigrant issue in this country, but when you own a business and you make a choice to hire those people so that you can pay less and not pay your brother,
Right.
That's on like that dude's a dick too.
Your brother don't want to work.
That dude's that's capitalism. That's capitalism failing is what that is. you
Right,
know?
but if he hired the white guy over the Mexican, he'd be called a racist.
Well, not if
Probably.
I'm not talking about the race of the person. I'm saying you should check to see if the people you're hiring are legal citizens of this country.
I had some shitty ass jobs growing
agree
up,
with you
washing
That's all I'm
dishes
saying.
and
Like you should
and
check.
shit like that.
That's part of
If I
running a
clicked in my
business.
head.
Yeah.
I had shitty jobs for absolute minimum wage when I was growing up, and I didn't think like I deserved more money, or like if an illegal came in, they would have literally made the same thing I made. They weren't going to cut. You couldn't cut it any lower. I was making shit. So
Well, look, hand
that
jobs in
would've-
an alley, you're
I
not gonna
don't
get paid
think-
that much.
There's this fucking misconception
job.
that you can never find a young American kid that wants to do a shitty job
They
for
want to
shitty
work
money.
so bad. I get
It-
emails
you'll
all the
do
time
it.
like, I'll do anything. I'll help
Give me
you on
money
the
for
road.
cigarettes and a bottle of
They want
whiskey by the
purpose.
weekend. I'm happy.
It's not
Beverly
about
Hills, you're
money.
not
It's
gonna-
about purpose.
No, it's about
like,
purpose.
let
They'll
me
do
earn
it.
my fucking money.
They will fucking do the shit
I
job for
agree
shit
with that.
money.
I'm just saying part of that goes back to the
Soy.
employer. Yeah, and soy. But part of that goes back to the employer for being responsible enough to
Yeah.
go, I'm a fucking American,
So
and
you
I'm
got
not
the
gonna
bank
hire
robber
illegal.
and the wheelman.
Yeah.
They're both guilty of
Yeah, they're both
crime.
part of the- they're both part of the
all right.
conspiracy
Well,
to fuck us
then
over.
everyone's got to be
But the
fucking.
federal government, that's one of the only things that they're supposed to do for us is fucking military and border security.
Yeah, yeah,
And they're
that's
like,
it.
oh, no, borders don't even matter. It's like, then why do you get half my money, bitch?
But don't you think a lot of the rich dudes? Don't you think a lot of the rich dudes who pay for these politicians want illegal immigrants coming in because they own
They vote
companies?
Democrat.
You think
yeah,
so?
they vote Democrat.
Bro, it's the whole thing.
You think it's only Democrats?
All
You don't
about
think there's a
votes.
lot of rich
Why
businessmen who
then
vote
do you-
Republican
why-
and don't want a
Why
wall?
would you think then that all the sanctuary cities are run by Democrats, and not only are they just not saying anything, they're literally telling the illegals when ICE comes in to scout, and they're all Democrats.
They're vote
so
plantations.
why the fuck there isn't this
Vote plantations
This isn't
is a
an
great
instance
term.
where
I've
the
never heard
argument can be resolved by saying they all do it. It's both sides. This issue is purely leftist Democrats trying to keep illegals here and trying to make it easier for them to get in here.
Why don't we have
That's it.
Venezuelan? Why don't we have Venezuelan refugees? Because they got a different story to tell. Communism doesn't really
It
work.
doesn't. It's not panning out down there.
Yeah, no, we want the places that will always go
Do you
up.
have $6 billion for a slice of
Yeah,
toast?
my-
What if you're a
When we have the
208
most
pound,
oil in the
woman
world.
My
Chinese
point
diver?
was,
What's that, Artie?
If you're a 208-pound female Chinese diver, communism works.
but my point is, but capitalism doesn't. I'm not arguing.
them?
I'm not arguing for communism. I'm saying, but capitalism also doesn't always work because a lot of times capitalists
always works.
No, but they have
They
companies
get
and
the
they don't
Pareto
want to pay
principle.
American laborers, so they go overseas and build jobs there. That's capitalism.
Right.
Finding the least
Until
finding
you cut the
least
taxes,
expensive-
Right.
and people start bringing back jobs to America like they're doing now.
Take the handcuffs off. Trump.
It's like we have
trying to earn.
Take the taxes away.
Yeah, minimum wage makes it so they just leave.
Yeah.
So now instead we
Right.
just give people free money that could have worked
Well,
for
that's a
money.
union issue, which is a Democratic issue, where you got people who, collective bargain and say, this
Hey,
is
don't
how much
fucking
it
shit
costs
on the
to
unions
like,
now.
do whatever job that is.
Local 3, I'll zap your
Yeah,
ass.
no shit.
Well, I know who that hurt the worst are black people. Like the unions fucked over the black people back in the day.
They don't always work
Everyone
either.
always thinks that like the
Yeah.
left has always been so good to everybody, and it's like
Do you mean the Union Army?
I don't know.
That's a good point.
That's a Civil
I don't
War
know who
joke.
you guys talk to.
Little
That you
Civil
think
War
everyone
humor
thinks
for
the
everybody.
left
I got
is
it.
always been good.
And 1, 2, 3 crowd.
Well, that's well, the whole narrative is if you're not against gun control, you literally want kids to be shot in a school.
Right? Yeah.
And that's
you
so
know we need a
fucking
bit
aggressive.
pun control.
That's so aggressive that after that you can't talk about anything. It gets
No,
so
but I'm saying,
defensive.
but my point is, if you're able to think like broader, right? If you're able to think broader and go like I don't identify. I probably identify more with Democrats on some issues, but I identify with the left on others. Like I mean the right
Democrats
on others.
or the left.
Yeah,
I'm
like
all
Dems
over the place.
and the left. No, I'm saying, but
He's like, I'm
saying-
central wrong and real wrong.
No, but I just mean in the sense of what it doesn't have to be all for one. Like I think you can be pro Second Amendment and pro choice. I think you're allowed to fucking do that. Like I don't see why that's an issue. That's how I feel.
You shoot the baby.
I actually think that people should get women should get a free shotgun as a party gift after an abortion.
Awesome.
So that way
It
when
was
they're
all-
parking lot, some guy's like, "You're a murderer." She's like, "I own a gun." And he's like, "I
can
love
defend
guns."
yourself.
It was all
And then they're
set up.
talking.
Well, I agree with you,
And
though.
they're talking.
I agree with you, but I just feel like that the left is way, way, way more guilty of if you are different in one issue, you're out.
Yeah, I
There's
agree with
this
that.
there's this crazy
Like,
dramatic,
private prison.
There's no
this
nuance.
dramatic
There's no
jump,
nuance.
right?
Yeah,
A
yeah.
I don't like the
dramatic
war on
jump
drugs.
to the most ridiculous level of whatever the thing is. Like you just said, like if you're for the Second Amendment, you are for killing children in school.
Right.
It gets so ludicrous. Built up to this.
If you're against
how do you argue
socialism,
that?
if you're against socialism, then you don't like little Jamarcus here getting his treatments.
Exactly.
It's like,
And-
or I live in the Czech
Jamarcus.
Republic.
That was
and I-
overkill. Marcus Willis.
Yeah.
And the other.
You didn't need the "j" on there, you know.
The other
Marcus.
thing is, and this really pisses me off.
What about Neiman Marcus?
How come whenever anybody on the left, leftist group, Democrats, progressives, whatever the fuck, wants to have a demonstration or wants to speak out about something, they have a podium, they have their group of people, their signs, and they're able to speak, and the news is there, and everything's cool, everything's fine. Whenever anyone on the right wants to speak, it's a fucking
Dude,
riot.
I got banned from a place yesterday.
They don't allow it.
No.
That is one side dictating what everyone hears.
But I
That's
think the
it.
dumbest thing, and I've said this before, I actually talked to Ann Coulter about this. I think the dumbest thing a group can do, like you want to go speak at Berkeley, the dumbest thing you could do is riot. The best thing you could do is not show up. You're a stand-up, I'm a stand-up. When I go to a gig and no one's there, it hurts a lot more than a riot.
Well,
But
we
they'll
think
if I
show
showed up to
up.
a college and there was a riot, I'd be
It's
like,
never described as a riot.
it's neither a riot nor an audience.
Yeah,
So,
but you still need
Stuttering
a theater.
John-
It's like, yeah, but your fans
never
get
a
so
riot.
pissed when you keep being like, yeah, the School of Art just censored me again.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
eventually
yeah.
people are like, you have to be consistent. So I don't, it
Well, look,
sucks.
I totally agree with that. I'm just saying both sides, and I know this isn't me trying to be a centrist. I'm saying both sides. If both sides step back 10 feet and like take a breath, they'll notice that some of that shit, like the gun thing, for example, you can't. On the left, you can't say, "Can we have a conversation about guns?" There's no conversation to be had. You want to take our
I
guns?
don't have
I've
middle
never
ground,
met
though,
one
on
person who
certain
wants
Did
to
you ever
take
ask a
anyone's
Mexican
gun.
to drop back
I
10
do.
feet?
I have a
Take a
lot.
breath. You still
Really?
smell it.
Oh, yeah.
Who literally want to go to people's homes and take their guns away.
Everyone that's
There
talking
are
about
some
how
people.
great Australia is, that's
Take
what they
your
did. They
guns
did
away.
gun confiscation.
Australia, I've been there. There's 23 million people in a country the size of America.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to. It's like
Awesome.
my block
I used
in
to
New
do a
York
bit about
City.
that, yeah.
It's like my block. We have 360 million people from all over
And
the
I
world
can't
trying
sell
to
the
get
Melbourne
along.
Yuck Yucks.
It's like chipping in for beer at a party.
Dude, it literally
You
is
can
like.
pass around a hat.
Yeah, like Australia is like Staten Island. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that big. There's not that many people, and
It's
they
a
all
big
have
Staten
Yeah,
Island.
and they
But
all
there's
with
a
much better-
Hi, who's the mule and yarn?
With a much better accent.
There's certain things I
Hey, Mike,
don't.
what time's the ferry
That's
get in?
that.
Throw another Tootsoon on the bar.
I'm going broke, going over to Arizona.
But there's certain things that I don't think there's middle
Go to an
ground on
easy
some
piece.
shit though.
The
I think
Ferrari.
certain things there's no middle ground, like the trans kid thing. Like I ran into some stuff with that when they're like, well, I want to give my kid hormones at 3 and
Yeah.
you don't. So let's find some middle ground. I'm like, the middle
Yeah.
ground is me putting a fucking bullet in your head.
Yeah.
It's like there's no discussion here.
There
Yeah.
should be some absolutes.
Oh, there's
Freedom of speech is like
freedom to
there-
defend yourself.
There's no middle ground there, yet there are plenty of people that want to ban what they call hate speech with no criteria as to what that is and who's going to make up the rules as to what hate speech is.
Yeah.
But there are literally people here in the United States that don't want some people to be heard because they don't agree with it. And I will tell you, it's the vast majority of them are on the left.
100%.
Saying they don't want the right because it's Nazi hate speech, whatever it is.
And the irony is they're using fascist tactics.
Yeah.
Like,
complete fascist
I
tactics.
get so terrified when people don't see irony. Like when I was making fun of Black Panther,
Antifa.
I was literally
You are fa.
I was just doing the opposite of what I was seeing, like in the marketing, where I was like, I just saw a trailer, no whites, can't relate, total garbage, pass.
Yeah.
And dude, Don Cheadle and Jeffrey Wright both didn't see my joke and started fighting with me like I was serious.
Isn't
and
that
I was
great?
like, do you guys seriously think that this is possible? Like, because like you need, for comedy, you need some basic shit where it's like, we all know Hitler's bad. Can I now do fun irony? You know? And,
Dude, by the way, one of the things that's the hardest thing to pull off, especially on Twitter, but it just in general, like when I did a half hour on Comedy Central years ago, I did a whole bit about being in Europe as an American. And the whole bit is like, you know, what the best is like, I don't wait in line. You know, I'm like, what are you guys waiting for, the Louvre? And I pull out my passport and I just walk in. And like, the whole bit is like, I don't have to wait. I'm an American. You know what I mean? And then I go to a McDonald's late at night and me and my buddies are being assholes. And the lady's like, you know, you can't act like that in here. I'm like, this is American soil. This is a fucking, you don't tell me how to act at a McDonald's, you know? And that bit always killed. But some people, when it aired, I would get message on Facebook, whatever, like, you're a jingoistic, you're the worst, you're the And I'm like, it's fucking like satire.
Are you saying some people don't understand jokes?
It's satirical. Like, obviously, I don't.
Some people
really
don't get
think
jokes.
Where do you hear my parody, the Soy Boys of Summer?
Here's the story.
I love that music.
I did a tweet in
2005's remake.
In 2014, Patton Oswalt retweeted this. So that's how I know how quickly this is changing. I said, being white's awesome. Cops pull me over just to give me high fives.
That's funny.
No, but if I do that now,
I won't say that on stage anymore.
Oh my God, people.
No, but see, that's what why I made sure that now I don't censor shit. Because once you, like, I have that gray area where at first when I think people really want me to just, you know, be respectful, and then I realize the game. And then I'm like, so I can't say which words? And they're like, don't say that, that's hate speech. I'm like, nigger, not with an A, with an ER.
But people don't understand. When I read your tweets, I'm like, they don't get what he's doing here.
Totally, and I'm going for you. Like,
brilliant.
I like the fact that there's a double joke where it's like, you know, it's like the dot on a white canvas on modern art. The art is that people will buy it. It's not the fucking dot.
Right.
The art is that there's so much white guilt that they're like, oh, is that beautiful, Diane? And they just buy it. And so, like, I'll do a satire with, like, that Black Panther stuff and try and just show how crazy racist it sounds that there's black movies and white movies.
Yeah.
I'm like, my hero was Michael Jordan as a kid. I wasn't checking the Home Depot color swatches.
How about the Jackie Chan remake, Yellow Panther?
I'll never watch anything with yellow.
I was joking around with some guys the other night about, you know, when they make a movie with a white guy, it's just called Panther. You know what I mean? We don't have to justify it,
right?
But that happens to me. That happens to me all the time, man. Like I was doing a bit about that a lot about when the Ghostbusters, Lady Ghostbusters was coming out, and the whole bit was like, I don't trust him. Like I live in New York City. These ghosts are going to impact my life. I don't think 4 ladies can handle it. You know, and people would get really mad. But like,
I don't think
get ready for Lady Black Panther.
That's a great bit.
If your opinion outside of New York City doesn't matter to me because the ghosts are where I live. So I don't think 4 women can handle that amount of ghosts. I was here for the left. I was here when the Statue of Liberty was walking through sludge. Don't tell me. You know, and it's like it's a fictional universe, great. And I'm playing a fictional character in a fictional universe, and people are offended.
Well, and Ghostbusters is the most adolescent movie of all time. It's slime that makes you crazy under the street, and then you explode a giant thing full of white cum.
Yes.
Like the whole movie is about being a young man. It's like
black cum?
The slime is making you crazy, and then you have to fucking get white shit off your and you're shooting this shit like a dick. You're like,
you're
like you and your buddies are just don't cross
you
streams.
Your laser dick.
Don't cross streams means don't
dick
like And the archetypes are so obviously male that when you put women in there, that's like an all male fried green tomatoes. You're like, what?
Ooh, that sounds good.
I don't really care, but I'm saying when you joke around about, like, even we were talking about Black Panther. The other night I was doing that with like Keith Robinson and a couple dudes in my backyard, just talking about like, I don't see it. I can't suspend my disbelief enough to think that a black guy's going to be a superhero. You know, and I'm like, I had to believe a Wonder Woman. Thank you. You know,
I'll tell you what's funny. Keith Robinson calling Robert Kelly Judd Apatite.
Yeah. That's so good.
That's hilarious.
Wow, the other day I tweeted that Will Smith is looking to remake 9 to 5 with a black cast, and I said they'll have to call 11:45 to 2:30.
They'll have to call it.
People just got so.
They'll have to call him. Where is he?
That happened to me last night. Mike Yar was hosting this thing for me, and he had to leave early. He had to leave to go to a show, and then I took over emceeing it because I was putting the show together. And I got on stage, and I was like, Mike's the only black dude who actually shows up to things on time. And the entire audience was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm kidding. He actually doesn't show up on time.
It's not like, dude,
Leslie Jones, I was fucking around. He's like one of my best friends. Like, I was just being like off the tongue in cheek. But people get.
Leslie Jones and Roy Wood Jr. both explained to me what we're at a sitcom, and Leslie Jones was a guest, and Roy's one of my best bros, and we're like all sitting around, and they were explaining to me what CPT is, which is color people time. I'd never even heard of it, and then I tried to tell someone else it later, and I'm now a racist.
You're the racist.
I'm like, no, dude, fuck that. And I think it's oddly condescending. It's the bigotry of low expectations.
That used to be Hammer
It's like
time.
if you say the N-word, it takes all their power. It's like, what, are they fucking Voldemort? Like, fuck that, dude.
I'm running on Hammer time. Another great irony that I noticed, always notice it, is that dog that was put in the overhead compartment and died. You make a joke about dogs, and oh boy, people will lose their fucking minds. Yet we've had entire aircrafts of Indonesians disappear. Yeah. and no one
but
really
wait, were there
cared.
dogs on that flight?
As long as there were no dogs. Well, in their tummies. Probably.
But you know what really bothered me about that story?
It's a new Sam Jackson movie, Dogs on a Plane.
Jimmy Kimmel sobbed about a lion who got killed by a lion hunter.
Right, yeah.
He's crying.
But it wasn't the lion hunter, he was a fucking dentist. But
they could have done another take.
If he was a fucking lion hunter and he had like a spear, I'd be like, that
being
guy
a lion dentist sounds a lot more dangerous than being a lion hunter.
The dog in the overhead bin. What blew my mind about that was if I had my dog on a flight, which I've never done, but if I did, and a flight attendant was like, you have to put it in the overhead bin, I'm like, that's not going to happen.
Ain't going to do it.
And she was like, well, we can't take off. I'm like, I guess we're not taking off because I'm not putting my dog in an airless.
You're sounding pretty right wing right now, bro.
Dude, I've told you, like these guys always think because I worked at the Daily Show that I'm a fucking.
I never said. I know what
fight the power that be, even if it's a fruit wandering.
I really used to bring a dog on a plane is to finally join the High Mile Club.
High Mile.
Put a little peanut butter on your balls and join the Mile High.
You've been in the High Mile Club.
It's a fucking dog joke.
But that's what I was saying to you earlier. It's like I try, like, especially as a comedian, I think like the rule is like you're supposed to sit back and like attack truth to power. Yeah. Like you're not supposed to go, well, that's absurd. You know, you can believe in shit you believe in, but you can't just. The whole idea of checking, I checked independent because I didn't know what Democrat or Republican was when I was 18, but I'm glad I did because I don't believe all of their shit. Like, neither side to me is impressive.
Doesn't matter if it's a right boot or a left boot. If it's on your throat, you're fucked.
100%. Like the
right
Nancy
now,
Pelosi
the left
shit.
is doing the power shit. As a kid, I used to feel that way about the right.
Right. They were the ones that
they were the ones where it's like if you jerk off, you're going to hell.
Yeah, trying to tell you how to live your life.
Right.
And now the left is all about that.
And they're even better at it. They're like,
oh my God,
because at least the right was trying to shame you into not whacking off.
Yeah.
Like now the left's trying to shame you into being like a fucking asshole.
The only people who do it on the right is the Christian right. But the left, it's like the
they have the
left.
SJW thing for that. With the PC shit is like, don't use the Lord's name in vain. You're like, but you heard my intention though. Did I like insult your God, or did I just say a word you don't like? And then,
well, they go snowflake when I say God's not real. They get snowflake.
No, let me tell you.
He will.
Let me tell you who does it right.
He won't because
BetDSI.com.
By the way, did you find a white kid to clean this up?
What will?
That's who does it right. BetDSI.com.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was going to bring that up myself.
March Madness officially underway, and it's still not too late to get in on the action. Check out our good friends at BetDSI.com before you do anything else, and you're going to get the edge you need so you could win big this year. For more details on how you can get in on all the fun, just visit BetDSI. BetDSI.com offers odds on all the major sports and nearly everything else happening in this crazy, topsy-turvy world of ours.
I was playing Carnegie Hall 8 years ago. I'm doing this. Don't do drugs.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they got experts building the odds. It's betdsi.com, available on all desktop and mobile platforms. Easy to use, fun to play, or even just explore. And if you use that promo code KUMIA25, you're going to pick up some of those free credits. See, why not do it? Join. It's free. And it's not too late to dive into the action during March Madness. Things always shifting, and it's never too late to get in on all the fun at BetDSI and win big this NCAA tournament season. So don't sit on the sidelines this March Madness. Rush the court and get arrested. No, you'll still be on the sidelines, but at least you're having some fun. Use promo code KUMIA25 and start winning today at betdsi.com. There it is. Join. See the button? Good. Thank you. Thank you, BetDSI.
March Madness is better than Rape Roll.
Rape Roll. You said.
Yeah.
Isn't it great? Yeah, I love when I tweet things and people just don't get that it's a joke. The Stephen Hawking shit.
You had one today that
I
was.
love the Hawking.
You had one yesterday that killed me.
Oh, the Stephen Hawking where I put Donald Trump when he was doing the thing.
That's
I put a still picture. I was like,
it was like prepping for his eulogy.
So funny, dude.
And like in a lot of ways, that's making fun of Trump.
It was making fun of Trump.
That's the thing.
But that's what it is. I actually had people go. I had people say to me, "I thought you were a Trump fan." It's like, dude.
Who cares? The guy still did an idiotic thing.
A joke. You could make fun of him.
Right.
I love that he's the president. He's a perfect president for this time because it's utter madness in this country.
Right.
So we need a mad president.
Right.
So I'm fine with it.
But that's the thing.
You're gonna make
dude.
jokes.
Like, I can tell you, like when the Daily Show shifted from George Bush to Obama and that election,
Oh, my
and we started
God.
ripping on Hillary Clinton. Like, just as comics, like I was the executive producer at the time, so I'd go to the desk between acts and talk to John, while we were taping.
Yeah.
And we would make fun of Hillary or Obama. Our audience was like, and I'd go to the desk and he and I would be like crying, laughing.
I love
like,
that, yeah.
Because we're comedians.
Right.
And it's like the jokes we're doing are as good, well written as
Right.
anything we did about the guys you didn't like. So I don't know. That's not our job. Our job is not to feed you meat that's delicious or soy meat that's delicious. Our job is to go, oh, this lady wants to be in charge. Here's why she's an idiot. This guy wants to. That's the job.
You want laughs, not claps.
Yeah, that's the job. And
When you get this, yes. It's
And
like,
so-
wait, that was a
And
joke.
certain people don't get that jokes don't have. We don't weaponize a joke. Where they're
Yeah.
like, "So who are you? What are you trying to do with this joke?" I'm like, "Nothing
Make
but a
people
laugh."
laugh.
Like
Well,
I'm
that
not
was
trying to
trying to
move
get a
the
laugh.
needle.
That was the most annoying thing to me. Was there was always this vibe of like, you guys are like a left-wing agenda. I'm like, come for the day. Sit in a writer's room. We go and like, what happened and how the fuck can we make it funny?
But you can see
That's
how
all we would
think
do.
that, though.
You know?
Where like Obama would have the mittens. Like people never went at him like
No,
they do
they
Trump
did
or,
not.
Or Bush. Like they just hammered. And it's so much more acceptable when people make fun of everything. Like Obama won a Nobel Peace Prize and he ran out of bombs.
Dude, how about the fact
And
that
no one
Obama... we actually did this. I actually pitched this on the show, and I believe we did. It was the idea of like, if Obama takes that Peace Prize... That's just one of the most embarrassing things you could do. You haven't done anything yet.
Yeah,
You haven't done. It's like you go to a gig and they're like, pay you. I'm like, I haven't done it yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, like, it's like you haven't done anything. So if you were real, if you were a fucking man, he would have gone, I really appreciate this nomination. If you think in 4 or 8 years I still deserve this prize,
Yep.
I will gladly take it. That would have been like,
Well, he knew
a
that-
fucking explosively epic move, but he didn't. He was like, "Thank you. I know I'm the best.
Yeah,
I was a junior senator for 15 minutes."
That's when I got the tingle that he was full of shit. It's like those things where I'm like, great, a black president. Now everybody will shut the fuck up about this
And
fake
then
racism.
no.
And then it just became like, as a left-handed Sri Lankan businesswoman, and you're like,
You know what it shows? This speaks volumes as to some of the what's supposed to be comedy. George Bush, W. Bush, had "That's My Bush." It was a Comedy Central comedy about how he's a bumbling fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And they
Wasn't
aired
it the
that.
South Park guys who did that?
Obama, nothing. And then Trump has a cartoon about Trump and being
Right.
like, what happened during the 8 years of Obama that they couldn't make a parody or something about him and his family?
dude, when Fallon's writing staff
Please.
comes out to apologize to Hillary Clinton, or when that chick
Wait,
on
when
SNL,
did that happen?
Bro, it's crazy. Or like that chick on
Unbelievable.
SNL who sings a fucking Leonard Cohen song with no irony when
Yeah,
Hillary
yeah.
loses. You're like, oh, you guys are fucking. I don't trust you.
They sang "To Sir with Love" about Obama when Trump got elected on SNL. "To Sir with Love." which of course is a movie with that fine actor, Mr. Sidney Poitier.
Oh,
Really?
dude!
I didn't know
when
that.
when they
Sidney
sing
Poitier.
I don't watch
Hallelujah,
SNL
she sang
a lot.
Hallelujah with no joke.
No
on
joke.
Saturday Night Live from an elected president that half the country fucking voted for, and everyone's like, "Oh, brave!" It's like,
Unbelievable.
No, you just showed your hand,
Wait,
fuckhead.
they did that about Hillary losing or about
When,
Obama winning?
when Trump won, that one girl sang, "I heard there was a secret gun where David played and please the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you?" And I'm like, "What's the joke?" And
Yeah, where's the joke?
And it's just like crying.
No
And
joke.
I'm like,
They were
"Oh,
crying.
You guys are
But
fucking."
Hallelujah would be them celebrating Trump's win.
No, it's that sadness.
I know
of
the
Yeah, it was-
And then
it
she
was
like looks in the
sadness.
camera and
the Jeff Buckley tune. Yeah.
dude, she looks in the camera and is just basically like, "We're sorry." And then the crowd was like, "We're sorry."
And then Chevy fell on the piano and said, "Live from
Yeah.
New York, it's Saturday
He
night."
knocked over a Christmas tree. and the white was putting a star on top.
Yeah, like that would have at least been something.
Yeah.
When they seriously did shit like that, or to Sir with Love.
The best skit was
assholes.
Black Jeopardy because it actually showed
Oh,
the
yeah.
unity. When it showed that
Right.
the rednecks and the black dudes
We're the
when-
same.
We're
Yeah.
thinking
Like,
exactly
that was,
the same.
That was like literally a
Clever.
fucking
I
home run.
happened
Right.
to see that one. Was it Tom Hanks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
genius.
really genius.
Yeah.
But so many of them.
Howard
are
did
like,
that 10 years before with the contestants were Kareem of Wheat,
Yeah.
Malcolm Extraman.
Tyrone Shoelaces was
like-
my favorite.
Hi, I'm a white guy
Tyrone,
from.
Talk about brilliant.
But I really don't think that, because I talk about a lot of this stuff on stage, on the road, in different cities and whatnot, and I feel most people that I talk to do feel. I mean, you're saying like, oh, centrist. It's like it's not centrist. It's just reason. Like I think the two extremes that you
Exactly.
hear from
It's
are
treason.
The two extremes though are a business. Like there's money to be made in that. Like
Dude, that's
that
why I'm
fucking
getting so much
fodder.
heat because I'm centrist.
I
Not
love that there's
centrist, I
a
mean, it appears that I'm like as right wing as you can get simply because I won't go along with like communism.
There's a political argument going on, and Artie's cleaning up his cookies.
And I'm wearing a prison jumpsuit.
prison jumpsuit.
It's part of his community service. He has to clean up cookies.
This is
This is my
fucking awesome.
say yes to the dress.
These guys are having a great debate about politics, and Artie's like, "Yeah, my cookie crumbs." And
I feel like Paulie coming into the Godfather discussion. They said I got a package.
I gotta get into my show.
I love it.
You need
Oh,
one-
you
you
do.
need one
Where
of those
at?
things
I got a
the
show.
waiters
Oh, it's
use
already
where they
sold out, but
scoop it up.
I got they canceled the thing, so now I got to go set up. It's right down the
Are
street.
you
not
doing?
trained in this.
Are you doing okay these days? Because I can only imagine gigs getting canceled and shit.
Yeah, they'll cancel me last minute for hate speech.
Fucking
But
amazing.
it's all good.
Is that
I
clubs?
mean,
Clubs are doing that.
I got to. Clubs are okay. It's just.
Oh yeah, other venues, I'm sure.
Well, just let
Why
me-
don't you play
let-
some colleges?
Let me just say real
My monthly emceeing
No, I
at
mean I'm no
Largo.
Farrakhan.
But just real quick, if who's ever listening, if you do have to cancel Owen, I'm probably available.
yeah.
I know
I'm
how
like,
it works.
I only do love speech. So
Just,
You
Yo,
hate
but I got
speech
a
like
new
me.
hour special.
if you're against hate speech,
Rory
my
at
name
Soy
is
Boy.
Rory Albanese. Check me out, Rory at soyboy.net.
Boy, boy.
Rory at what do I have
Yeah.
to say to make CNN approve of me?
Yeah, Rory at Wolf. Please like me, guys.
Owen
Cock.
Benjamin.
Yeah, I got a new
Awesome.
special coming out.
New
Monday.
special. How dare me? I like that. Available for pre-sale. And podcast, Why Didn't They Laugh on iTunes. HugePianist.com is where you could find your Owen Benjamin goods and services. And at Owen Benjamin on Twitter, I implore you to follow that. And if you understand what he's doing, it's fantastic. If you don't, it's fantastic to read those people that don't
it's the
understand.
best.
So, Owen Benjamin,
You're
thanks
the
so
man.
much, man.
Oh, thanks for having me.
I love it. I love it.
Great hang,
You
man.
leaving, brother?
Oh, I got to set
Good
up.
job,
I'm
Owen.
late.
Good job,
you're the
buddy.
man.
See you later, man.
That's what happens when you have a piano.
I really am.
I know.
Finally, now we can get real.
You just,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jesus.
Thank
now we can
God.
finally talk about
Thank
what we
God.
care about.
I was going to do my James Farrakhan character.
Sometimes
You leaving? He didn't do his favorite.
James Farrakhan. They shot James Farrakhan on the causeway.
I enjoy when Owen's on because it makes me look like a bleeding heart liberal.
Well, I like Rory. How's that sound?
I was like, what's Rachel Maddow doing here? and then he left. I'm like, oh, it's
Oh, wait a minute.
By the way, the white Maddow he did.
yeah.
Oh, Owen's great, man. He I am so surprised he hasn't been banned.
It's
on
hard.
Twitter.
It's hard to pull off what he does.
Yeah.
Because when you see, like again, you talk about the N-word as the granddaddy of them all.
Oh, yeah.
And when you read it too,
It's shocking.
It
When
stops.
you read it, but when you say it so easily,
Oh, yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? Because
yeah.
it's like that's the thing. Like my whole thing with any of those words is like there are people who I think, legitimately get offended for it, and I don't think they're wrong to get offended by it.
But
so I just steer clear. You know?
Well, no, it is. That is my point. Like, I'm Italian, but Guinea, Wop, they're bad. They're not even. I don't even care. Nothing offends me. Really.
No.
But the N-word does stop. It stops the conversation.
You know what the fuck? The problem I have is that I work in New York City. I'm in the subway all the time, and the word is thrown around amongst black people like the word "the."
Well,
it's just out there, and it can't be that offensive.
They don't say the word
to
"the."
hear the word, so it's not offensive to hear it.
But it's
offensive to hear it from certain people.
Well, because white people are that word was used to demean black people.
Well,
by white people.
Yeah, gay was used back in the day by white people too as being happy.
I know.
The gay people fucked that up for us.
I mean, Fred Flintstone was having a gay old time.
A gay old time.
It was. Him and Barney were just having a gay
I was
old
And then
time.
Harvey Korman shows up as Mr. Kazoo. Hey, Jum Jum.
I was
Mr.
watching
Up Your Kazoo.
I Love Lucy the other day, and she goes, "It's gonna be a great party. It's gonna be a gay party."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh boy."
And Bill Frawley's like, "Hey, Rick, it's a gay party."
Bill Frawley's blowing Ricky. Why, sure, Fred. I enjoy your blowjob.
I had Marlon Brando and Richard Pryor going to the gay party.
Just clean it off.
How about that story?
You can wipe your mouth with my tie, Rick.
Here's my best friend, a 23-year-old Cuban guy. Yeah, the guy who sings the enchilada song. That's my best buddy.
Fucking Ethel going down on Lucy's giant red muff. We're having a gay
A
time.
23-year-old popular Cuban guy is friends with an 80-year-old landlord.
I love that.
I thought
His
you were
best friend.
Yeah.
They didn't even have other friends.
Except when he's on the road, I'm assuming banging like
oh yeah, banging
girls
everything.
with the Chiquita banana hat on, you know.
Well, Desi Arnaz certainly was.
When they went to Hollywood, that was a biggie, and Fred came as like their tour manager or something.
That's the best.
Oh, that was Europe. They went to Europe, and
don't remember
Fred.
that.
They took the ship over there. They took a steamship over to Europe for gigs because Ricky had some gigs, and Fred went as his tour manager.
That's awesome.
And the hijinks and shenanigans that
Ethel just
went
clogged
on.
up the shitter again on Stateroom 1.
That cruise
I
ship
love the
was
idea too of
Lily White.
He's like, look, I could get a real tour manager, or I can use my landlord. You know.
Well, I'm the whore manager, right?
I carried a big steamer trunk during vaudeville. All right, you're hired.
Who's in the trunk? My first wife.
Forensic files. We look at Fred Mertz, the death of his first wife.
By the way, Forensic Files, the best part of that show, because it's on all the time.
I love it.
And when you're on the road and you're in a room,
it's on,
a hotel room.
You catch a marathon of
that's
them.
it.
Because it's I want to say like terrestrial television.
Yeah,
right? Like
it's
you just
regular
have a remote
TV.
and you flip the old school, flip it through, and then it
Yeah.
comes on.
And nowadays, if you're the hooker, you get the Espanol thing.
Yeah. But the funniest thing to me about that show is every episode starts with like, they had a dream life, you know, and it was a Barbie and Ken kind of marriage, and then it's like exterior trailer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They always make it like they were like this, like in
A wonderful marriage.
They were like,
he
it
had
was-
a
it was a-
successful business.
and it's like Bob's like sewage cleanup, you know what I mean? Like it's always like this fucking. You're like
just
someone's
got-
getting murdered.
Tanya just gotten promoted at the car wash.
Yes, exactly. And then they'll like slip in. They're like, Rebecca liked to drink alone late at night at the local bar and was supposedly
first red flag.
flirtatious.
Well, you know who's dead.
Your
Known as
first
a
red
flirt.
flag of
You
the
know
episode.
who's dead and who's in solitary confinement because somebody's not getting interviewed.
Yeah. Or they're getting interviewed and they're wearing an orange
Right,
shirt.
like this interview like this.
They started figuring it out and putting like a shirt, a regular shirt on the convicts, and lighting the back with like a lot of blues and reds and stuff.
So
and then you realize, oh wait, they're in fucking jail.
They couldn't get clearance to wear like a regular shirt that day.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that so many of these people are just bad at murder. Like they're
Terrible.
not good murderers.
Few people
It's
are
like
good at
they
it.
like walk through with like a pair of shoes covered in blood, and then they like write their name on the wall. You know what I mean? It's like they're like so bad at it. You know, like he fled the scene, got into his car.
One of my favorite bad murderers on that fucking show. Obviously,
How about OJ?
a guy comes. OJ should have been a terrible murderer.
Yeah, that would have been a good forensic files.
The guy came in, he shot his father in the head in bed, and then he tried to cover the scene to make it look like a break-in.
Is Marvin Gaye?
Was a teenage kid?
Yeah.
No, I think he shot him down the stairs. His dad came downstairs. I thought it was at the bottom of the stairs.
No, that was a different
you've been on the
one.
road a lot.
This one was in the
He did the
bed.
exact
I've been on the road a lot.
But he went onto the balcony and threw a rock through the window to make it look like he had
James
broken
Caan.
in.
James Caan.
They found the glass on top of the guy and on top of the blood.
Wow.
So
he did
so
it in the
they're
wrong
like,
order.
if he broke in,
Could you imagine?
the guy was already dead when it went through the window. All these things, and then they found. Supposedly he locked the door. And called 911. He said, I heard a shot. I think my father killed himself. I can't get in because the door's locked. And then as they keep talking, he goes, yeah, there was foaming blood coming out of his mouth. And even the 911 operator went, I thought you couldn't get in the room.
No details.
He didn't even make it past the fucking 911 call before he slipped up.
No details. Again, less
Like,
details.
you know what? We don't need luminol on this one.
Less details the better. Less details the better.
The crime was, don't give details on the 911
There
call.
was one where a lady tried to kill her husband like by faking a car accident.
Right.
And like they found the car had crashed totally on fire, corpse totally scorched, and then they found his like Med Alert bracelet unburned.
Unburned.
And his dental record,
Of
whatever.
course. Yeah, they just
other
threw
stupid
it
thing they
in.
threw. And then when they like unpacked the case, they realized that the guy's body was upside down in the car.
Yeah, where
Like, in
his
other
head
words,
was
his
pointing
head was
down.
and she just threw him in the car. You know what I mean? Like, and you're like,
What am I, a mathematician or something?
they also found like 4 bullet holes in his head. You know,
They-
you're
Well,
like,
not
tried.
everybody is Kevin Costner and Mr. Brooks.
They
or Jane
tried
Cook and Mr. Brooks.
so hard. And I'll tell you another thing. If you're going to take out a $100,000 insurance policy on a Perkins waitress, maybe wait a month or two before you kill her.
Dude, they do it the day
Tiger
it gets
Woods.
signed.
The day
They're like,
it
all right.
fucking
They're
gets
like,
signed.
This is signed. Okay, cool. Well, let's take the mountain pass home. You know, they always drive.
You're gonna
they always
fuck a
drive
per-
home
you're
on the
gonna-
curvy, icy road.
If you're gonna fuck a Perkins waitress, don't leave the 9-iron near the bed.
She brings
Woods-
home
Tiger Woods.
$9 a week, and I needed that $100,000 policy.
How are they
on her.
living? How are they living? Like people have cops have shore houses. Like these people who own a landscaping business are buying another Corvette.
Yeah.
I was like $4 million a year. I can't fucking buy a shirt.
It's so I love watching that show because right from the beginning, if it's an episode I haven't seen, which are rare
It's
these
rare,
days,
yeah.
I've seen them all. But when I first started watching it, you try to figure out. You're like, yeah, that just doesn't
Doesn't
work.
track,
What
yeah.
was this guy thinking?
We were late. Me and Rory know what it's like to be late for the late show at the Funny Bone because you want to watch the end of the Forensics.
Dude, I was doing gigs in Minnesota at the Rick Bronson Club in the mall, and you can go back to your room because you're like staying in the mall between shows. So I went back up there and I was watching the Forensics file. I'm like, fuck, I hope the MC's going long. I was like, I gotta know.
I did that.
Gotta know.
I was late because I was on the Scrambler, the fucking the rides.
The roller coaster.
I'm in the. There's a kid who threw up on the Scrambler. I'm gonna be late.
Gonna be late. Oh man, it's so, and that guy, the guy who narrates, it's freaking awesome.
Oh,
I know,
he's the
why come
best.
those guys who like some guys have one narrating gig, and it seems, and they're like, how
And
come
they're
you not
great.
like take the money from Woody Allen, the guy who did the voiceover.
Yeah.
is the funniest fucker of all time.
It was
like, how
that-
come he didn't get more work?
He may have. He just probably like he was probably
Want it
doing,
all over
like,
for Dancing with a Mailman.
He was probably like honey bunches of oats. You know, like you don't know.
Me and my chick, we have a drinking game with Forensic Files. When they say lands and grooves,
Okay.
that's it. Because when the gun fires the bullet, they check the lands and grooves on there. Whenever the DNA doesn't match, because they're like, and they were shocked to find the DNA didn't match.
Yeah.
You got to drink on
Like
that.
cut to letting black guy out of jail. You know.
cut to the Maury Povich show.
Yeah, they're like, it turns out that one black guy in town didn't do it, and they owe him a lot of money because he's been in jail for 13 years.
The witness is like, I don't know.
What do you want from me?
I
I got on stage with the funny. Anyone know how Columbo ended?
the witness is confirmed as saying, well, he probably did something.
One of my favorite things that ever happened on that show. The whole show is about science. It's all about forensic science.
Oh, yeah.
And so one of the cops in the whole, and at every episode they have a guy going, without the forensic DNA test, without the luminol, we could never gotten this guy. Like, thanks to science, you know. And then one cop was like, I got to tell you, I really think God played a hand in this. And I'm like, he definitely did.
Yeah.
The whole show's about science. At no point did anyone break. All they did was use science.
It's all science.
By the way, did you ever meet Luminol, the guy that discovered
Luminol? Yeah.
I
knew that guy.
The thing about drinking games with me is I the drink game. I give the bartender $11. He gives me a drink. Wait,
Good game.
The winner doesn't.
Everyone
drink.
wins.
The winner doesn't drink.
Another show I love is Cold Case Files.
Yeah.
Because I picture the guy that did the crime. And he's been out 20 years.
Yeah.
Never did another thing. He has a new wife, a family, leading his life, and all of a sudden, somewhere hundreds of miles away, some cop gets a box and just goes,
yeah.
and his life is over.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I agree.
With the
You know who never did that successfully? The Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer.
Thompson case. He's like, let's get this bastard. You know?
Oh, well, we might want to. We have DNA technology now. Fuck.
Why don't they move as far away from the fucking country? If you call that guy on the phone and ask him to come in, there should be cha-cha music playing in the back. Like, that's a Peruvian band. What is that about? That's fucking Scandinavian music.
Is this Bill Smith? Ding, 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 ding.
I'm at a Bennigan's in Uruguay. I'm at a TGI Fridays in fucking Peru, dude. I can't get that.
Hearing Japanese sitar music. Where are you, Mount Fuji?
Who's that, the maid? No, that's the manager of the building.
Are you at Benihana?
But you also realize,
Benny
too,
Villa?
if the cops really try to solve it, they fucking solve it. If they
Yeah,
really
yeah.
try. The only time they don't is when
really
they're like,
try.
They'll just
I don't know
like,
if they really want to get the person.
Oh,
they do it.
another thing is if the cop has a kid at home that age, that's take a drink.
Yeah.
You know, we really, we all felt for this case. Yeah, I have a daughter the same age.
Yep.
And
also the cops on it are amazing. They all have like mustache and they're all overweight.
Oh, they're all like,
and then they're like, yeah, back then we used to, we used to just stick people in the cooler for a while. They always have like those stories about back then it was like 98.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
The 70s, a game show could have been cop or Cleveland Indians catcher.
From 1981.
They all look the same.
Yeah.
So we gave him the old wood shampoo. And
all those dudes are part of that era.
Oh,
of
where?
No, we had techniques. We had
Yeah.
techniques.
Before cameras, we really had a different way of doing
You
things.
got to get people to talk, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're
they
surprised
had
what people will tell you if you hit them
Oh,
enough
yeah.
times.
they had to talk. That is so fucking. That is so good. I watched those for hours on it. Once they were on, you just don't change
Don't
the
change the
fucking
channel. Yeah. It's
And
Yeah,
on the road
I love
in a
that the
hotel.
guys they live next door to the police station with a new family.
Yeah.
Why aren't you in Antarctica? You're shivering.
Did you see that Netflix series? Like what is it? Like a year or so ago? That documentary about the guy who lived on the junkyard and he.
Oh yeah. That
Oh,
was a
Sanford
huge
and
case.
Yeah, no, yeah. And he kept saying, "I'm coming, and here I come."
Aziz Ansari's the neighbor in the Netflix.
Yes. As Walona. No, it was Walona. I'm getting my shows mixed up.
No, but like a lot
My
of
black
times the
shows.
murderers like keep checking in with the police to see how they're doing or if
Yeah,
they can help
yeah.
because they want to like know if
want
they're
to know
close to
if
them.
they need
Let me
to
know if you
change,
need anything.
if they need to change anything.
A modern black comic is Rolo in San Francisco. Hey, Hannibal Buress, why don't you go stick your face in them dough and make gorilla cookies?
All the evidence
Banana
pointed to Dummy as being the one that performed the murder.
Why don't you live in Peru, dummy?
He went by the name of Dummy.
And Bubba.
Dummy!
Grady solves the crime.
So, with the help of Grady and some luminol.
Hey, Fred.
And Uncle Lou.
I like the fucking breakdowns for the regulars in that series, Grady and Bubba. Less articulate than Red Fox.
That was his contract.
Yeah, makes Red
He's
Fox.
like, I got to be the. Yeah.
That's in the breakdown. Makes Red Fox sound like Mario Cuomo.
Grady would just come in and be like, literally be brain damaged. I don't know, Fred. What happened, Fred?
What the hell are you on today? You're smoking angel dust again. And the dummies always complain about unloading the truck. It's like one he found a fucking ladle in the house. What's with the ladle, dummy? We're gonna sell that for 2 cents.
That's 2 cents, Pop. Oh my God. So racist.
Yeah, wow.
My God. Gentlemen, what a fine afternoon slash evening it's been.
Here. I'm glad you could say it.
With Rory Albanese, at Rory Albanese.
Yeah, can I plug a couple of
on Twitter? Of course, you plug away, my friend.
Have you ever done this? I'm doing Ho Chunk Casino in Wisconsin. Have you done that?
I've had a chunky ho.
Native American reservation or Indian reservation, depending on how you... Yeah, on Wednesday.
I used to play that when Obama was president. You played that with Trump.
March 21st is in Black River Falls, Wisconsin. Then I'm at the Comedy Works in Denver.
Their money's
one of the best clubs in the country.
Denver.
Comedy Works in Denver, March 29th through the 31st. And then in April, I'm going to be up at the theater in
Vietnam,
New York.
I had some ho chinks. You did never ho chunk.
Yeah, ho chunk. I have no idea what to expect.
Do this joke in Denver. You go, in my man cave, I have a Photoshop. I have it's a Peyton Manning in his a Denver jersey. The Photoshop next to O.J. Simpson, and the caption says O.J. Simpson and a slow white Bronco.
They'll love that. They'll love that.
It's like Springsteen and Asbury Park going into Born to Run.
There'll be a lot of people twirling their mustaches like clever.
That was a good one. Are you sitting next to Billy Zane in the Titanic?
Also, we must thank Owen Benjamin, of course, doing a gig as we speak.
He's getting beat up on the corner of 3rd, right?
Yeah, he is.
At Owen Benjamin, hugepianist.com. A special How Dare Me available for pre-sale. Go to hugepianist.com. And the podcast, Why Didn't They Laugh, on iTunes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. I love
for coming in.
I appreciate it.
The amazing, great Artie Lang. And also AJ Benza.
Another fun week.
We want to thank AJ Benza for coming on. At Real AJ Benza on Twitter. And fameisabitchpodcast.com. Artie. Another fucking week.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
How about that?
By the way, the Mad TV writers, when they told us hugepianist.com wasn't taken.
Yeah, Mad TV. See, we got it. It's a movie based on the movie The Pianist.
How about this pun control? It's a very deep joke.
But man, 8 grueling hours, Artie. We did it again.
Of laughing for 7
Pat
hours.
ourselves on the back. I pat you on your fucking prison attire.
The name of this episode should be Groucho. 1, 2, 3.
Say to Seagaway, you only work for 8 hours.
The Seagaway's Groucho.
And I guess
Eastside Dave's up.
Eastside Dave is rescheduled for tonight. Yes,
St. Patty's Day special.
A special
Wait,
St. Patty's
Day. He didn't come into the drizzle today?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's drizzling out. Where's Dave? I saw Big A out there. He had a jumpsuit on. He looked like a giant mango.
Yeah, Big A is big.
He was dressed in yellow.
I was thinking Kill Bill.
Oh, really? It looked like a banana with a tumor.
I was thinking of Stand By Mexico. He's got a job. How about the ironic Tiny Dave?
Tiny. All right, Big A. And we will see you back here Monday. Have yourselves a great weekend. I know yours doesn't start yet, but ours does. Later.